your set. Welcome to Intuitive Enlightenment Tarot here. Thank you. I'm going live now. So thank you for joining us for the Sagittarius full moon, all signs. This is what you need to know. I welcome all my subscribers, any viewers, cross watchers. Please like, share, and subscribe if this resonates. If it doesn't resonate with your sun sign, please check all your natal placements for your rising, sun, moon sign, Venus sign, Mercury if you like. But you know, this is going to be someone's story. It might not be everyone's story because this can't resonate with every sun sign. So sometimes I have to check my Aries moon, Libra rising, or my Virgo sun, and sometimes I'll find what resonates for me both. But I want to welcome everyone to tonight's Sagittarius full moon. I know the full moon was at 11:53 Eastern time last night, as well as 9:53 on the mountains Central time. It was 10:53. So, but this is going to resonate because the full moon does traverse like more than 24 hours. It'll stay full. Okay. So here we go. We're going to do the frequency bowl to get started. I want to welcome everybody. I'm going to cleanse the energies in the room as well as with myself, and we'll get started. Okay. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and do a universal prayer for harmonious abundance, prosperity, and happiness for all beings in the universe. So just be a silent prayer, and you can pray with me, or you could just bear with me. Okay, 1 second. All right, well, let's get this party started. Okay, so we're going to start with Aries. I want to welcome again everyone that's watching, all cross watchers, welcome, and we're going to get this party started. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start with Aries, and the time is 1:39. We're going to go ahead and get it started. Okay, so what is that Aries? What is my Aries? What do my Aries need to know for their main message going forward from now until the end of June? Going forward from now till the end of June. What do we got for my Aries? Their main message. I have the card of the moon card. So you could be Aries dealing with a Pisces. If you're not dealing with a Pisces, you're going to be going through uncertain times. There is going to be the planetary conjunctions are going to be in play. Leo, Mars is going to go into Leo with Venus following there shortly after for 4 months. And Mars is going to be in Leo. Okay. So there's going to be a lot of planetary conjunctions. You may feel some bumps in the road. Just keep your eye on the prize and know that with the moon card, it is kind of scary, or it is kind of fearful a little bit, uneasy is what I should say. When you're going down, if you're not dealing with the Pisces, if you're going down an unknown path, maybe you're changing jobs, careers, relationships, whatever it is that you're doing, Aries, okay? Just know that sometimes we have to go down a path that's unknown to us, just so we can get to the other side. Because if we don't go down that path, how do we know if it's going to be a good path or a bad path? It's not always a bad path when you go down a unknown, because the moon sometimes can be scary when people think about it like it's a dark time of unknown, confusion, not a clear path. That's what that card means. But it doesn't necessarily have to be that. Sometimes we have to go down unknown chartered territory so we can get to something new, an abundance, prosperity, okay, in a relationship or career, however it is with you, Aries, okay? So I have that as your main message. Let's go ahead and get the party started. I'm going to go ahead and use the anime deck for the reading for Aries, okay? And since the deck is pretty thick, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle a different way. I'm going to shuffle it while I'm asking the question. What do Aries, divine spirit and guides, what does Aries need to know for their higher good for this reading for the Sagittarius full moon all the way out to the end of June? What messages and energies do they need to hear about for their higher good? Divine spirit and guides, what messages do we need to know for Aries? I'm sorry, so I'm thinking Sagittarius moon, but Aries is flying out here. All right, Aries, more messages for my Aries, please, for this time and transition that they need to know for their higher good. All right, so we got some cards here, all right? So here we go. I'm going to put this over here. All right, so the first card that came out and flipped over is the 10 of discs. Whatever this uncharted path is that you're going down, whatever this decision that you're going to be making to maybe change your career, change your relationship, and maybe you're just staying in the same old thing, all right? Maybe you're in a relationship and you're in a dark time. Maybe you're in a career in your dark time and it's an unknown time because maybe there's turbulence, changes with the, planetary conjunctions. Maybe just something isn't all right and you know it, okay? But it's going to end up okay. We have the 10 of Pentacles, which is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. This is the one that takes you to the long-term longevity, the firm foundation, the stable foundation. This is the one that takes you to the 50 years. This is the one that is the 401k that you can bank on to take you to your retirement. Okay, so something that you're working on, Aries, a relationship or career, is going to end up abundant, prosperous, a firm foundation. Whether it's a relationship or career, it's going to work out. It could be with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It doesn't have to be. It could be with a Pisces because the moon card come up. We do also have the Aquarius card. The star is specific to an Aquarius. So Aries, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, or it could just be what the card means, that going down a time of change for you, where it's an unknown path that you've never been, uncharted territory in a relationship or career. You could be having to have hope and faith and belief that you can bring this to a firm foundation, to a long-term commitment, long-term stability with the Aquarius card. Okay, we do have the Prince of Wands, a message coming through. The message coming through, actually the Prince is an offer, so an offer coming through could be from a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It doesn't have to be. It's an offer of action, passion, adventure. Maybe you're going to have to take action, passion, adventure. Maybe this is you, Aries, because you are a fire sign, taking the action, picking up the gauntlet, making that change, making that decision that you need for your higher good. So maybe that's what you're going through. Okay, so I do have also the card of the Emperor. So Aries, this is specific to you. This is Aries. Okay, so Aries, I think that I'm an Aries moon, so this resonates with me also. In the time of change, in a relationship, turbulence, things that are uncertain, maybe you're doing things different, maybe you're shaking it up in your relationship or career so that you can get a better, firm foundation, and maybe things need to be stirred up. Sometimes when you're in the same old in a career or a relationship, sometimes things get stagnant and you have to burn that fire a little bit deeper, right? So 10 of Pentacles is saying that you're doing the right thing, you're on the right path, you will lead to stability, prosperity, and abundance if you keep at it, if you stay on that road. The star card, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. If it's not an Aquarius, you're having hope and faith and belief that you can pull that shit off, with the Prince of Wands being the offer of taking action, passion, adventure. It could be you offering, and you could be picking up the offer. And it looks like here that it could be you, Aries. This is Aries, specific to Aries, but whatever it is, it leads back to the Aries. Okay, so this is you taking charge, being the one to make shit happen, the playmaker. Okay, so this is the playmaker card. Okay, and everybody looks up to the Emperor to get stuff done. Whenever someone wants something done, they go to the Emperor. Why? Because the Emperor can get it done, but not only can they get it done, they get it done right. Okay, and so that's why the Emperor card is coming out for you. Okay, I do have that it's going to be some work. Okay, so whatever this is, a relationship, Aries, or a career, it's going to be some work. It's not going to be a one and done. You're going to have to put in the time and effort, and it will be a little bit bumpy. It will be turbulent. It will be something that is uncertain, that maybe is putting you to the test, because you're having to redo things, or do things in a different manner, thinking outside the box to get stuff done. Okay. But the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, again, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. So there's a lot of Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Earth energy here, which is good because it keeps you grounded. But the last card is saying that you, the Nine of Pentacles, is that you're not going to be needing anybody to prop you up. So when you're going down this unknown path, okay, you're not going to be needing someone to lean on. You're not going to be needing someone to prop you up. If they do, then that's great. Then you have someone to share the ride with, and someone to help you think outside the box and help you take up the arc of challenge. Okay. But it shows here with the Nine of Pentacles, that card is about Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, about you can do it alone. You can do it solo. You don't need people to prop you up. You don't need anyone to support you, that you've got this on your own. You can do it if you put in the work, Aries. Okay. So I'm going to get some clarifying cards here to clarify your message. I'm going to use the Yin Yang Oracle because that is something that I've been drawn to for lately since I got, actually we got 2 more cards. Let's get those cards in for you, Aries. All right, Aries. So I have the Six of Swords. You may have to change your mindset. You may have to change your physical location while you're trying to get this stuff done. Along with going down, the Moon card is Pisces, going down uncharted territories of the unknown paths, right? Well, the Six of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, and it's about changing your mindset to get this done. Maybe you have to seek a different perspective to get it done. That's the Pisces card too, seeking a different perspective as well, right? But no matter what, you may have to move. You may have to change your mindset to get this done. This might be one of those out of the box thinking things to reach that pinnacle, okay? Because the other card here is the Fool card. You're ready, Aries. This is another Aries card. This is specific to Aries, the Fool card. The Fool card is about taking a leap of faith with the Aquarius card here, taking that leap of faith that you can get shit done even in the dark, okay? Even in the dark, going at it blind, going down a path that you're not aware of, to make things happen in a relationship, change things up in a relationship, change it up in a career, whatever it needs to be done, Aries, and whatever this resonates with you, Aries, if it does, take it and claim it. If it doesn't, move on. It's not your story. But basically, this is about someone that's going down an uncharted territory of the unknown. Maybe it's a bump up in your career and you're having to take on the lead, because the Emperor card is about stepping up in a leadership position. Whatever it is to you, Aries, this is your changing your mindset, thinking outside the box to make shit happen, to get things done. It's going to lead to stability. You're on the right path. You're thinking on the right level. You are even thinking about relocating with the Six of Swords to get it done. If you need to move out of state, if you need to move to another location so that you can make shit happen, maybe it was a long distance relationship and now you're ready to take that change and you're ready to step up into it and maybe move to that location so that you can make that relationship, whatever it is. And I'm just throwing random things because there's a lot of Aries out there. So, whatever's your story. But let's go ahead and do the Yin Yang Oracle and find out what we have to clarify this reading for you. Okay, Aries? All right, my Aries, let's go ahead and Divine Spirit and Guides, please give me some messages to clarify Aries readings. Let's get the Yin Yang Oracle here for some messages. I've got expression. I had another card that flipped over here. I have celebration, abundance, gifts. Another couple cards, please, Divine Spirit and Guides, for my Aries, what they need to know for this reading. All right, here we go. Okay, so change takes courage. I'm going to pick up the last one because it really resonates. Change takes courage. It's not an easy thing to do. I don't know anybody that just moves and doesn't have a little bit of anxiety. I don't know anybody that changes careers or steps up in a relationship and says, you know what, I'm not going to lose this relationship. I'm going to do whatever it takes. I will think outside the box. If this person wants me to do this or this person wants me to be like that, this relationship or this career is worth it to me, and I'm going to step it up. I'm going to step up my A game, bring my A game to it. Okay. So, but it takes bravery and courage to step it up, to take on that change. Okay. You're going to have celebration, gifts, and abundance. When you get through the end, Aries, I know you're fired up. We take charge. We take action. I'm an Aries moon. We don't back down. If we take on the challenge, and if it's something that means a lot to us, if it's something that's meaningful to us, it's worth the effort. We take up the gauntlet, okay? But in the end, you're going to have celebration, gifts, and abundance, Aries, okay? Truth and expression. This is going to be a time that you're going to come through the dark. And when you come through the dark, sometimes it's reflecting on what you need to change about yourself. Okay, if I'm going to go at this and I'm going to make a difference and I'm going to change my relationship or I'm going to change my career, then I need to go at it a different way. Then I'm going to have to change and I'm going to have to look at my truth. I'm going to have to revisit my truth. What is it I'm really about? What is it that I want in this relationship? What is it that I want in this career, right? So sometimes self-truth expression is what you're going to discover in the dark when you're revisiting what it is that you truly, really want, okay? Because your self-worth, and when you go on this mission to make that change in a relationship or career, you're going to be on a mission, and it's going to have expectations and self-worth that you're going to be thinking, can I do this? You're going to be thinking in the dark. In the dark, we have to revisit those fears that we have. Am I going to be able to do this? Can I pull this? Can I pull this off? Yes, you can, because you got the 10 of Pentacles. You got the 8 of Discs. Yes, it's going to be some work. You got the 9 of Discs. You don't need nobody to get it done. You got everything you need to get it done with the 9 of Pentacles. So yeah, your self-worth and expectations will be challenged going through the dark, and it always will. But this is about Mercury, okay? So Mercury is going to be traveling in shadow pretty soon. Messages, travel, communication. So you may, like I said, with the 6 of Swords, you may be traveling, you may be communicating, people may be communicating with you to get stuff done. You're never going to be alone, truly, but you don't need anybody with the 9 of Pentacles, okay? 9 of Pentacles is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. And like I said, the Fool card came out. You're ready to take on whatever challenge you need to get this relationship done or get this career done, and you're ready to think out the box, going down unknown charted territories. You're going to take this on, Aries, okay? So much love to you, Aries. This is going to be your reading for the Sagittarius full moon to take you from here all the way out to the end of June, and energies travel, so it could be months that you will feel the Sagittarius moon, but usually for at least 6 weeks, you'll feel the energies of the moon and the transformation and everything that goes through, okay? So much love to you, Aries. We're going to go on to Taurus now. I have Taurus at 1359. We are going to start on Taurus. And Taurus, we're going to get your messages. Welcome, my subscribers, all viewers, cross-watchers. Thank you, and welcome to the reading here. We are doing a Sagittarius full moon to get the energies about what you need to know. I'm going to be using the Marchetti Tarot for Taurus, okay? So Taurus, here we go. Let's find out what your message are. This is for all my Tauruses, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Taurus, what you need to know for your higher good from Divine Spirit and Guides. Taurus, what you need to know. All right, Taurus, here we go. Let's get some cards flying. Spirit, what does Taurus need to know for their Sagittarius moon reading? What is it, Divine Spirit and Guides, that you want Taurus to know for their higher good? Taurus. We need Taurus's messages. Divine Spirit and guides. What else does Taurus need to know? All right, Taurus, Divine Spirit and guides. Here we go. All right. It's like everybody's going on a ship, on a cruise here. Everybody but me. All right. So we have for Taurus, the first thing we have is the 5 of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, about feeling alone, isolated, abandoned, feeling like there's no one there to support you. You are going through a minute of time. And you know what? Before I get started with this, I forgot. Let's get your main message, general message. Sorry, Taurus. This is going to resonate, though. I'm already feeling it. All right, Taurus, what do you need to know for your higher good, divine spirit and guides? What does Taurus need to know for their own good, divine spirit and guides, Sagittarius full moon up until the end of June? Sorry. Now it's getting my throat chakra. Watch out. All right, here we go. Taurus, what does my Taurus need to hear? So Taurus is, you guys got something going on with the throat because it choked me up. Divine Spirit and guides, what is this message with the 5 of Pentacles? What does Taurus need to know? Y'all got 2 messages, okay? So Taurus, what you need to know is that you will have total emotional fulfillment, okay? So total emotional fulfillment is a Leo card. So if you could be dealing with a Leo, Taurus. If you're not dealing with a Leo, then you are going to have total emotional fulfillment. Sometimes, and I think that this is why it's coming out, sometimes you got to go through the dark times in your life. Sometimes you're going to go through a period of isolation, abandonment, when you change careers, when you change a relationship. Maybe you're coming out of a change of a career or relationship and you're feeling it and you're feeling like, where's my total emotional fulfillment? Or maybe I'm not going to ever feel that total emotional fulfillment. I just want you to know that this message is coming out really clear because I have the Hierophant card, which is specific to a Taurus. So this is definitely for you, Taurus, that you will have total emotional fulfillment. It is coming to you. It could be a traditional relationship, a traditional career, something that it is, Taurus, because this Hierophant is specific to a Taurus, okay? Something that's going to lead to your total emotional fulfillment, okay, is coming your way. So I feel like you're going through it. You are in it for a minute. You are feeling abandoned, isolated, like there's nobody there for you. Nobody, you feel abandoned, like no one's taking up your cause. It could be a career change. I don't feel like I don't feel like you're homeless or moneyless or anything like that. I feel like this is more an expression that you're going through something, you're going through a change, whether it's relationship or career, and you are feeling like you're isolating yourself. I don't feel like people are isolating you. I feel like you're, you know, when you break up with someone or you get in a relationship or career breakup, even if it's a career breakup, however this resonates with you, Taurus, you sometimes isolate yourself because you don't want to talk to anybody because you're trying to dissect, you're trying to retrospect, you're trying to tear down what the F happened. You know what I'm saying? What happened to lead to me this? Now that this has happened, what do I do now? Okay. So you could be isolating yourself, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, because you're going through a change. I do see here that the Page of Swords is you watching something. This is a stalker card. The Page of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius card. Okay. So this is about somebody watching something or somebody watching you. So you may feel isolated and abandoned while you are watching either a person that is your person, or it could be that you are having that person's watching you. So you feel isolated and abandoned, but in reality, you're not, because this person's really watching you to see how you're going to handle the situation you're in. Maybe things aren't exactly, the 4 of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Maybe things aren't exactly the way you want it, or the persons that you want to come into your life that you are feeling abandoned you, or feeling that that left you. You're feeling like this person shunned you or kept you or cut you out of their life for some reason. But I think it's you, Taurus, putting that on yourself. I don't think that this person did leave you, because the 4 of Cups speaks to something not to your liking. Okay. So maybe the person that you wanted to come in, or the career that you wanted, an opportunity, Taurus, maybe you didn't get exactly the way you wanted it. Maybe the pay wasn't right. Maybe the position wasn't right. You wanted this. Or if it's a person in a relationship, maybe you were expecting a certain type of person, or, you know, but you're not taking the initiative of right now in your sulking, not sulking as in a bad way, but, you know, in your misery, I'll put it that way. You're being watched, or you're watching somebody with the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energies. But right now, the offers that are being given to you by the divine, the people or places or things that are being offered to you are not really to your liking. There's something off about it. It's not the exact person. It's not the exact career. Whatever it is to you, Taurus, and however this resonates with you, something is not quite right with it. Okay. It's not exactly the person or place or thing. So you are going to have to change your mindset, or you are going to move on. This is the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius card, Taurus. So you may have to move out. You may have to go to a new location to find the person or the career, whatever, however this resonates with you, Taurus. But the Six of Swords and the Aries card just had it too. So I don't know, it's just everybody's going through a transformation right now. Everybody's having to think differently, be differently, step up, elevate, ascend, whatever the case may be. But also some people will be moving and relocating and moving across country, whether it's a relationship they need to be in because that person that they want to be with is in a different state or country, or if it's a career and the career opportunities are drying up for exactly what you want because you're obviously not happy with what you're getting offered. Yeah, you may have to change your mindset or relocate, Taurus. Okay. But I do show here that the Two of Wands is that you have options. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, you have two paths to take, and this is a successful card. So whatever it is, the two options that you have, people or places or things, okay, you have options. Okay, so it's whatever you want to do with those options. Do you want to change your mindset and perspective and move in a different direction, or do you want to change your physical location? But sometimes what you think you want is not what you need, but what you want. And the divine does know what you need. So the universe will bring you what you need, not what you want all the time. Okay. Because what your expectations may be unrealistic. Okay. But you have two paths that you could choose to go, as well as the stability. So this is an offer being offered to you, a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy of, something that's going to lead to stability and prosperity and a long firm foundation. This could be that relationship that takes you to the 50 years. This could be a career that takes you to a 401k and the 10 of Pentacles. But this is a slow building offer. It's not something that comes in fast. But whether you're willing to take that offer or make that offer is something that only you can do for free will. Okay. I have the King of Swords. You need to be, this is the energy I feel like you're in right now. You are the King of Pentacles, the Midas touch. Everything you touch turns to gold, Taurus. But the thing about it is the King of Swords is the energies that I feel like you're sitting in right now. Okay. Right now you're isolating yourself. Okay. Because you feel like you're going through it. Okay. And it could be something that you need a change of career, change of relationship, or you're in a relationship and you need to change it, or a career that you're in that you hate, can't stand it. Whatever the case may be, you're using the King of Swords energies, and the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energies is about taking things on factually, not using your emotions, not sitting in emotional aspect. Okay. So this is like someone that's like, okay, let me cut out whatever no longer serves me. Let me cut out whatever is bringing me down, holding me back, okay, from being successful or being in a successful relationship. What is it that I need to cut out in my life? What kind of vices do I need to cut out? What kind of people do I need to cut out? What kind of places, persons, and things do I need to cut out to make and accomplish what I want to accomplish in a relationship? Maybe it's the wrong people. Maybe it's the wrong place. Whatever it is, you're using the King of Swords energy, not the King of Pentacles, to logically think about. And that can put you in this moment here. Whenever you're overthinking things, when you're analyzing things, when you're cutting people in and out that no longer serve you, that are toxic, sometimes you'll feel isolated because sometimes you will be alone when you're doing it, right? Because, you can't be surrounded by people and cutting them out at the same time, okay? Sometimes we isolate ourselves so we can think about, okay, well, who do I need to cut out? What person, place, or thing? Is it time to move on? This is the energy of the King of Swords, okay? Also, I have justice. Whatever it is you're trying to do, Taurus, it's going to end in your favor. The scales are balanced for you, okay? So you could be dealing with a Libra. This is justice card is specific to a Libra person, okay? If you're not dealing with a Libra person, Taurus, it is what the message is. You're going through it in a minute and you feel like you're isolated and abandoned, but you are the one isolating and abandoning yourself. You're the one holding yourself back. So you can use the King of Swords energies to cut things, persons, places, and things out of your life that is holding you back, keeping you down, keeping you depressed, keeping you repressed, keeping you from being able to accomplish whatever it is you are wanting to accomplish. Maybe you're done with a certain relationship and 8 of Cups, like need to walk away. Maybe you're done with a career and it's like no longer fulfilling, and now you need to ascend and you need to step it up. So whatever ascension you need to have, Taurus, to get this place, you may have to change your mindset to get there. But you do have your happily ever after. This is the Sun card. This is the total emotional fulfillment. And it's not just an emotional fulfillment on the money side or love side. This is total emotional fulfillment all the way around, 360. Okay. So however that resonates with you, I'm going to go ahead and get the Yin Yang Oracle, and we're going to get some clarity on your message, Taurus. What does Taurus need for clarity? All right. That's a lot of cards. Okay. Here we go. I got some cards here. So the first card I want to go because it brings my attention is you have family, home, and commitment on your mind, Taurus. So I feel like this is more going to resonate with Tauruses that are in a relationship or trying to find that relationship or trying to keep that relationship going. Okay. This is about family, home, and commitment for you is what I feel. Okay. There is going to be a storm, the unexpected. So this is like the tower thing. This is like, hey, I'm going through it. This is me going through the Five of Pentacles, feeling isolated and abandoned because I need to work some shit out, right? There's some turbulence, there's some trauma. There could be some inner stuff that you need to work out. There could be some conflict in the family, in the relationship, in the career, but something is on a storm. Okay. This is a storm and it's unexpected. So something came in and unexpectedly took you off the rails. Something that you did as unexpectedly happened in a relationship, something that unexpectedly happened in your career, but something took you off the tracks a little bit and was unexpected. You're like, oh shit, this came out of nowhere. Where the hell did this come from? You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden there's a bump in the road. Okay. And that's a lot of planetary conjunctions going on. A lot of Pluto's going back into Capricorn. Venus and Mars is traveling into Leo for 4 months. That's the bumpy path right there. Okay. That's a lot of aggression. So there's a lot of planetary conjunctions and we're under a Sagittarius full moon's energies, even though it took place last night. So there is a storm and there are things making you, and you know, the thing that you have to remember, Taurus, is that if you stay in a relationship or you stay in a career and you're hating it, okay, the universe will make you ascend. The universe will make you step up. Okay. And what do? They make something happen in your life that's unexpected. A storm will come through and it'll throw you off that throne and it'll make you do some work to evolve, to ascend. Everybody's got to do the work. Everybody, you know, you can't stay stagnant. There's got to be growth. And what happens to growth? In order to have growth, you have to go through an obstacle, challenge. You've got to go through something that's going to really make you step up and make you think and re-jog you and shake you and say, look, universe is talking to you. Look, you just can't keep doing the same thing and expecting better results. That's the definition of insanity. To do something, to achieve something that's higher, that's ascending and evolution, you have to shake it up. You got to do things different. That, you know, don't change it up. It ain't working, bro or sis. It ain't working. Change it up. Okay. So I have toxicity, bound patterns. You're doing the same thing over and over again. What did I just say? You're doing shit over and over again, expecting a different result in a relationship, a career, whatever it means to you, Taurus. You need to bounce that shit out. You need to balance. You need to think outside the box. You know, get a Rubik's Cube, get that mind going and say, okay, what can I do differently? Okay. I've been doing this thing, the same old thing, and it's binding me down and keeping me trapped. You need to break free. And in order to break free, you're going to have to do it yourself. You're going to have to change that mindset or your location. Okay. And you're going to have to take those different paths that are open to you, whether it's a relationship or career, whatever this is. It's going to be a slow moving event. It's not going to be an overnight thing, but you got this total happiness 360. This is money and love happiness. This is the best card in the whole damn deck. Okay. So that's what you got, Taurus. And then you have regret and repression. Yeah, you know, when you leave something behind, whether it's a career, a loving career that you've been in for a long time, that you feel like you've got success at, or a relationship that you've been and put in the time and done the investment in a relationship, and you have to walk away from it. Yeah, there's going to be some regret and there's going to be some repression. There's going to be some retrospect. You know, there's going to be some thinking back about what you could have, should have done, would have done differently to make it. Well, obviously you're doing the same old thing because nothing's changed, right? So it's best to leave it behind you, move on, unless you're going to come at it with a different perspective, a different angle. Okay. Because the same things weren't working. This is all about the North Node. The moon, the Sagittarius full moon was opposition with your North Node, and it's about your cosmic purpose. Okay. So what this whole reading is for you, Taurus, is your purpose has been shaken. You are in a Five of Pentacles. You're isolating yourself. You're seeking a deeper wisdom, but you know, the isolation part and working through growth and challenges and obstacles makes you feel alone sometimes. Sometimes you don't have someone to hold your hand while you're doing it, right? And you're cutting shit out left and right. Whatever it is that's toxic, whatever that is that's keeping you bound, okay? You're in that mode right now, not like the King of Pentacles, but like the King of Swords, cutting shit out, persons, places, and things that are keeping you bound and toxic, okay? So much love to you, Taurus. Until we read again, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go on to Gemini, and we're going to start Gemini at 2859. 2859. So Taurus, that is your story. You have a beautiful 360 love, money, everything that you want. You just got to change your mindset and go at it in a different way, because whatever way you're doing it is not working. Okay. So that is the message for my lovely Taurus. You know, much love to you till we read again. I am on to my Geminis. Welcome, Geminis. Welcome, Geminis, to your Sagittarius full moon reading. We are going to get your party started, and we're going to use the Cosmic Tarot in order to do that, okay? So we're going to use the Cosmic Tarot, but I'm going to get your message here. So welcome, Gemini. Let's do it, Gemini. What does Geminis need to know for their higher good? This card wanted to fall out, the Hermit, okay? So Geminis, while we are in the Gemini movement right now, Mercury isn't going into Gemini. We also have the Hermit card. So you could be dealing with a Virgo Gemini, or it could be Virgo energies that you're reflecting on. But I really feel like this card is meaning that you're isolating yourself too. So Geminis are going through it too, because we have some planetary conjunctions in Gemini also. I think it's the sun, actually. The sun is actually transversing through Gemini. So, you know, like I said, there's a lot of Pluto going back into Capricorn, a lot of Venus and Mars going into Leo. So there's going to be a lot of, and then with the Sagittarius moon, the Sagittarius fire and then air. Okay, think about a blowtorch. So you may be, Gemini, stepping back, taking time to isolate yourself if you're not dealing with a Virgo, okay? So with that card, let's go ahead and get this party started for my Gemini. What does Gemini need to know for their higher good? Let's get the Gemini's party started. Geminis, what is going on with my Geminis? Are you going to isolate yourself? Are you dealing with a Virgo? Let's find out what's going on in the mix here. All right. Divine Spirit and Guides. Divine Spirit and Guides, what does my Geminis need to know for their higher good going forward through the month? What do we have from now until the end of June for Geminis? All right, we're getting this party started here. All right, we have the card that fell out was the Ten of Wands in reverse. Someone's releasing a burden. So Geminis, you are releasing a burden. The Ten of Wands in the upright is about being overwhelmed, can't take another step, done, finish with it. But you are reversed, so you are letting go of something. You're coming out of an overburdened time. You're letting something go in a relationship or a career that was, you were lifting the heavy weight. You were the heavyweight. You were the one lifting all the weight. You were the one carrying the load. You're going to have to isolate yourself maybe. Maybe it's a Virgo that you were carrying the load for. Cross watchers, welcome. Judgment is in your favor, though. So whatever the ending was that led to the Ten of Wands about you being able to let down the burden and no longer have to carry that burden, it may be why you're taking an isolation and time out to think about things, but judgment, it was in your favor. So the judgment is, you could have been dealing with a Libra, Gemini, but, you know, because the judgment is specific to a Libra, but I feel like it's more the story of you letting down something, a relationship, career that was, you were the one that was putting all the energy into it. You were the one carrying the load. You were the one that was overwhelmed. You were the one that wanted it to work. And the other person wasn't putting in their part. It could have been a Virgo, could have been a Libra, doesn't have to be. It could just be that you're needing time to isolate yourself and put yourself in timeout after having to carry a heavy load and done with it, threw it away, jumped it, said, I'm not carrying it alone no more. And judgment is in your favor in this new endeavor that you're going through. You have the Chariot. You could be dealing with a Cancer, but I feel like the story is saying that you moved on really quickly. You realized it was over. You realized, hey, I'm the only one in it to win it. I'm done with it. I'm going to drop it. But judgment is in your favor, saying, hey, the time is right. Divine timing. The universe is calling it for you, and you're moving on. You're either moving on with a Cancer, or you're moving on quick, like in a hurry. You've made up your mind. And once you've made up your mind, Gemini, you're like a Virgo. Once we've rationalized it out, once we figured stuff out, and we realize things ain't going to work that way, we have plan A, B, C, and D. Okay. Geminis are the same way. Geminis are quick thinkers. Geminis are like, look, okay, we're not in it to win it. It's over. Let me pack my bags. I'm on it. I'm out of here. All right. Don't have to tell me twice. Okay. And then I also have the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay. So this isn't you taking your time. So the Four of Swords is somebody that takes time after a battle, and they're taking time to contemplate their future steps. That's not you, Gemini. You are like, okay, the shit's done. It's over. You know, I know that it's working out in my favor because I'm the one that called it. Okay. I'm not putting up, if you're not in it to win it, then I'm out of here. I'm out of here like tomorrow or like yesterday. I'm sorry. And I don't need no time to reflect. I had plenty of time to reflect when I was carrying those sticks up the damn hill, up 5 miles with a rucksack that weighed 50 pounds. Okay. Yeah, I've had all the time I needed to think. I'm done with thinking. I'm letting the shit go. Judgment's in my favor. I'm taking off like a bat out of hell with the Chariot card. Okay. And the Four of Swords is saying, I don't need time to think, future reflection, spec. I did all that shit carrying those sticks up that damn hill. All right. And then also, Gemini, you got the Prince of Swords in reverse. The Prince of Swords is about someone watching you watching them, Well, you don't release that, okay? So you may have been watching somebody, you may have been watching somebody's behavior, you may have been seeing and hoping for a change. You may have been hoping this person will step up and be in it to win it like you and put the effort in like you, Gemini. Well, obviously, you're not even watching this person anymore. So it's like I've let go. I've dropped that shit. I called it. So of course judgment's going to be in my favor because I was the one that called it. And I said, I'm not doing it no more. Right. I packed my shit like a bat out of hell and I'm out of there. I don't need any time to reflect on anything. And if this is a career, it's the same analogy. You were overwhelmed in work and overburdened. You called it and said, I'm not doing this no more. I'm not going to be in it. I'm packing my bags and I'm moving on quickly unless you're dealing with a cancer. I don't need time to reflect. And while I was carrying them damn sticks up the hill and carrying the whole load, I had plenty of time to think. And I don't need time to look back and watch somebody. I'm not even caring anymore. I'm not putting any more energy in it. This person is not in it to win it. This career is not in it for my benefit. They're trying to give me a heart attack, stroke, whatever it is. I mean, career, love, relationship, Gemini, you are called it already, and you don't need no time to watch somebody. You're like, nope, I don't care if they're watching me. I'm not watching them. I'm ready to move on. And the Fool card is talking about a new beginning, a leap of faith. Okay. So basically, you are moving on, moving to either to a Virgo, away from a Virgo. It could be just that you're taking time to isolate yourself, put yourself in timeout, just seeking the deeper wisdom because you called it, Gemini. You said, look, I'm not putting any more I'm not putting any more energy into something that's not putting the energy into me. I'm taking a leap of faith and I'm moving on. To better things, whatever it is, it may be better, may not be better, but Gemini don't give a shit. Gemini is like, you know what? I'm not carrying another stick up that damn hill and carrying the load for anybody no more that doesn't want to put any effort into me. All right. So I also have these two cards. The last cards here are three cards. Okay. So Gemini, you got the King of Swords in reverse. The King of Swords in the upright is about somebody that's using facts, logic, thinking about things rationally. When you have the King of Swords in the reverse, you could have been dealing with somebody that was lying to you, that wasn't being truthful to you. So you feel like you have to step off. I know this isn't your energy because you are full judgments in your side. All right. So the King of Swords is not a good person. The King of Swords is not someone that's speaking their truth. Okay. So you could have been dealing with somebody, Gemini, that wasn't speaking their truth. You had enough of it. You were like, I'm done. You moved on like a bat out of hell. You didn't even need no time to reflect. You don't even care about watching them no more. It's not like somebody, well, let me just see how me leaving them affected them. Let me see how that worked out, right? You don't even care how it worked out. You're just taking a new leap of faith and hoping, like the Aries, just putting yourself out there, jumping off that cliff, and knowing the universe has got your back. Somebody wasn't being truthful. Somebody was holding back. Somebody cut you out. Somebody was very cold to you. That's not the King of Swords in the reverse is not a very good person. I do have the World card. The World card is the last card in the tarot deck, meaning that something came to an ending of a karmic closure. You have learned, Gemini, a lesson, a karmic life lesson from this career or relationship, whatever you are running the hell away from, like a bat out of hell. But yeah, you learned the lesson and you dropped the sticks and said, I don't need no time to reflect on it. I'm done. Well, the World card is an exclamation point at the end of your sentence that you're done. Okay. You've learned what you needed to learn. There's nothing that's going to be learned going back to it. And you're done with it, Gemini. Okay. And I do have justice. Your justice is in your favor. Justice, the scales are balanced for you. You could be dealing with a Libra. Again, we have the World card. We have Libra. We have Aries on the board. Another Libra card. We have a Cancer card. And we have the Virgo card. So Gemini, you could have been dealing with any of those energies. It could just be the story that you went through something, that you were carrying the load. Somebody wasn't investing in you, whether it's a relationship or career. You're done with it. You called it. You don't need time to reflect. You're bat out of hell, moving out of here. You don't even give a damn about watching somebody to see how it's affecting them. If they're crying over their beer, if they're crying over spilt milk because you left, you're just like, I give a damn if this person is thinking about me or not, because when I'm done, I'm done. That's what Gemini's saying. Okay. But yeah, justice is in your favor too. So you're going to find something that's better for you, whether it's your career or it's your love. Okay. Is what I'm seeing here, what I'm feeling here. Okay. Actually, I'm not going to use the yin yang for you. I'm going to use the cosmic insights. I'm feeling like Gemini needs the cosmic insights. Okay. So I'm going to use the cosmic insights for your clarity, for your message here. Okay. My Geminis, this is special for Gemini. Gemini, what do we have for Gemini for the Sagittarius moon all the way to the end of June with these energies. What is this read about getting like a bat out of hell for somewhere, okay? So the first card that came out for you, Gemini, was distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. So I would say you're distant. I mean, you got in this little carriage here and you got out of here like a bat out of hell. You're not even taking the time to retroflect or you know what I'm saying? I feel like this person, Gemini, was untruthful to you, was not being honest with you, was being cool to you, not showing you any emotions. And I feel like you were done with it and you just wanted to abandon it. And you were like, I don't give a shit anymore. I'm out of here. And so, yeah, distance. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally at a distance, but it's a good thing because this thing needed to come to an end. You can't learn anything. There's no karmic lesson that you can learn by going back. You've already learned everything you can from this person and vice versa. Okay. If it's a career, same thing. You've already, if you've been in that career for a while and you're feeling like you can't stand it another day, you dropped it because you're like, nope, I can't be here another day. I got to move on and evolve. I got to ascend. Whether I don't care what I'm doing, as long as it's different than what I'm doing today. All right. So Gemini, you also have a guardian card. The guardian, a lost loved one, watches over you. So in this transition that you're going through, whether you're taking the time to isolate yourself and seek a deeper wisdom and stuff like that, I feel like you are being guarded by a guardian, and a guardian is a lost loved one. It's watching over you when you go through this ascension, because anytime you go through a travesty right here where you're walking away from something, where you finally learned a lesson, so you drop into overwhelming shit, you know, you're ascending. You're ascending or you're evoluting to a better relationship or a better career, however that resonates with you, okay? All right, so that is your message, Gemini. We are going on to Cancer now. We're going on to Cancer. So Cancer starts at 4102. 4102 for my Cancers. We're trucking on. All right, well, much love to you, Gemini. Hopefully you're on a good traveling path. It shows that justice is going to be in your favor. So you obviously have your, wherever you're going is in the right direction, away from whatever that was toxic, because you're leaving it like a bat out of hell, which is good. You know, I mean, anything that's holding you back needs to be ended, okay? So we are going on to Cancer. My Cancers. I'm going to use the elemental card deck, okay? So here we go for my Cancers. We're going to go ahead and shuffle. Oh, Cancer, you already got a card, the Three of Cups. You could be dealing with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. And actually, before I get started, let me do what I'm supposed to do. And I'm going to actually use the Baharata. All right, we're going to get your general main message. I'm going to take a sip of water first. Bear with me. All right, Cancer, we're fixing to get you started. All right, Cancer, here we go. What is it that my Cancers need to know from now, Sagittarius full moon, up until the end of June? What is it that my lovely Cancers, handsome, lovely, beautiful, whoever you are out there, Cancer, what do they need to hear for their higher good? For the month. Okay, that one wanted to flip. Cancer, let's get us a message for Cancer, please. What does Cancer need to know? I'm going to pick it if it doesn't flip. All right, here we go. Cancer. You have the Page of Cups, messages of emotional fulfillment. So you may be coming out of a career, relationship, whatever it means to you. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Page of Cups is all about messages coming in of emotional fulfillment. Let me see if I can get the light to. There we go. The Page of Cups, okay? So the Page of Cups is about emotional fulfillment coming in. And we got right off the bat, Three of Cups, which is Pisces, Cancer, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy of three people, maybe somebody propping you up through a hard time. We'll find out. Let's see. Let's not assume that it's a hard time. Cancer, what do my Cancers need to know from now until the end of the month? I felt a flipper here. All right, Cancers, let's do it again. All right, Cancer. More messages, divine spirit and guides for my Cancers. What do Cancers need to know? Here we go. Here we go. All right, I got the Hierophant card. I got the High Priestess. I got the King of Coins, Temperance. Okay, there, that card fell out. There we go. That's what we needed. All right, so here we go. All right, so Cancer, you got the Three of Cups. Let's see what the story says first before I go anywhere. It's about traditional. You could be dealing with the Taurus. Okay, so Cancer, I have the Three of Cups. I have the Taurus card. I have the High Priestess, trusting your gut instinct. I have the Five of Wands, coming out of conflict. Five of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. Let me see what you're going through, Cancer. Let's see what you're going through. I have the King of Coins, King of Pentacles, so working on your stability, long-term stability. I have Temperance, Sagittarius, showing up. Knight of Swords in the reverse, lack of communication. All right. So what I feel, Cancer, so far, and actually let me get a couple more cards. I just want to get 3 more cards, please. Oh, that one was flipped over. All right, so the Five of Swords coming. Okay, speaking your truth. All right. Give me 2 more cards, please, for Cancer. One, okay. Ace of Coins, new beginning. What else do we have for Cancer? All right, Cancer. There we go. Oh, you got more cards than that. Okay. That's all right. We'll deal with the story we got. All right. So Cancer, let's do this run through, okay? Cancer, you may have 3-party event going on. So the Page of Cups is speaking about emotional fulfillment in career or relationship, however that resonates with you, Cancer, okay? But it may involve that you are working with too many people in the relationship. Maybe you are needing to surround yourself with friends. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Cancer. If you're dealing with a Taurus, maybe there's 3 parties in the event. Maybe there's more than one person. You know that two people, mano y mano in a relationship. Well, it just turned into 3 people, okay? Or maybe you needed to speak to your friends, reach out to friends to support you. You could be dealing with a Taurus. You don't have to be, but if it is a Taurus, you need to trust your gut instinct about this Taurus, okay? If it's not a Taurus, then you need to trust your gut instinct because you're looking for something that's traditional in a relationship or career. So it could be, Cancer, that you have 2 people on your mind. Maybe there's 2 people that you need to pick from. Maybe there's 3 people that you need to pick from. There's 3 girls in this picture, okay? Or it could be on the other spectrum, Cancer, that you just need to reach out to friends. You have the Taurus card, which is about traditional relationship, traditional career, traditional marriage. Something about the traditional. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Trust your gut instinct when it comes to picking or choosing or leaving a toxic situation. I feel like you're coming out of conflict. Maybe this story is just simple, Cancer. Maybe the story is that you just need to reach out to friends, family, someone that's going to be supportive. You're coming out of a traditional relationship. You're going into a traditional relationship, and you're going to have to trust your gut instinct when it comes to picking and choosing your person, okay? Because it has something that you're coming out of conflict with, something that you're having to make a decision about, something that you had a struggle when it's in reverse. So when it's upright, it's about conflict. It's about bickering, fighting. It's about whatever it is, struggle, competition. Okay, competition would be 3 people. All right, but you're coming out of conflict. You're coming out of the conflict. You're coming out of the battle. You're not willing to invest in anymore, and you're trusting your gut instinct with the King of Coins. You're looking more now, instead of relationship, I feel, Cancer, you're looking at more stability. You're looking at making your money. You're looking at having a strong, firm foundation. You're going to focus on your abundance. Okay, that's loud and clear. And you're going to take time. The Temperance card is Sagittarius. So if you're not dealing with a Taurus, if you're not dealing with a Sagittarius, then what this means is that you're taking the time to focus on abundance. You're taking the time to heal yourself. If you're having to retract yourself from a confliction in a relationship, in a somewhere where you're fighting and bickering all the time is what I'm feeling. Somewhere where you had to argue all the time to get your point across. You're trusting your gut instinct on a matter of dealing with either a Taurus or a Sagittarius. And Cancer, you're thinking, hey, I'm going to take the time to balance myself, heal myself, work on my abundance, and work on loving and nurturing myself. That's what the Temperance card is about taking the time to balance and heal. Okay, because you're not communicating. There's no communication. The Knight of Swords in the upright, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy is about communication coming in quickly and letting you know something, either good or bad. When you have the Knight of Swords in the reverse, it's stuck, it's trapped, it's blocked. There's blocked communication. Maybe somebody blocked you on Facebook. Maybe somebody blocked you. Maybe y'all are living in a relationship where you're living in the same house, but nobody's communicating. Okay, that's what I'm feeling like, right? And maybe it's because somebody spoke their truth. The Five of Swords, I'm looking at you, Cancer. Five of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. I feel like intuitively that you had to speak your truth in a relationship, or you had to speak your truth in a career if this is a career thing for you, okay? Maybe you're having to choose between a career that's got too much on your plate, and you just want a traditional one-on-one, and you're trusting your gut instinct coming out of conflict, trying to focus on your stability if this is a career. Could be with a Sagittarius, could be with a Taurus, but you're working on your healing, your abundance, your balance. No communication either way, coming in or going out. In a situation after somebody cleared their spoke their piece. That's you, Cancer. You're the one that spoke your piece. You're the one that spoke your truth and said, this is what I want. This is what I don't want. Stop speaking for me. Stop controlling me. Stop being a micromanager. Stop manipulating me. I'm not in it like that anymore. And whether it's a career or relationship, you're done, Cancer. You want that new adventure. You want that new action. You want that new passion. You want to take up this gauntlet here. The Ace of Wands is about a new divine beginning of passion, action, adventure, and energy. And you're done with the old energy, and you're done with feeling the Ten of Swords. Is you can't get any more doner than this. This is the burnt turkey in the oven on Thanksgiving. That's blacker than night. Okay, that turkey ain't coming back. There, you can't resurrect that turkey. There's no fixing that turkey. There's no sprucing that turkey up. That turkey is deader than a doornail, and there's no lifting that up, right? So that's what this is for you, Cancer. Cancer, you're coming out of a relationship where you're calling it, you're overwhelmed. Could be a three-party event that happened to you. You wanted a traditional, or you could be dealing with a Taurus if you didn't want a traditional relationship. You're trusting your gut instinct, coming out of conflict, focus now on your abundance, your money, your stability, your long-term longevity. Something ended brutally, or something is going to end brutally from now up until the end of June. And it's going to be something you called, okay? It's going to be something you spoke your truth on and said, I'm done, finite, I'm not coming back to it. There's no communication, whether you're living in the house with them or not. There's no communication, all right? And either way coming, okay? The King of Swords is about the energies now of Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You're going to be cutting persons, people's, things out of your life, Cancer, that no longer serve you, that are toxic, because you don't want to be in this toxic place anymore and conflict and battle. You done spoke your truth about how you really feel about things. You're ready to pick up the gauntlet and go with the new. And you have the Ten of Swords, which is deader than a doornail, ain't coming back, okay? So that relationship, that career, there's no coming back. But you're okay with that because you want that new beginning. You're ready to focus on your abundance and your stability. You're ready to work on your healing and your balance, okay? And this card right here is about the King of Swords, cutting things out, toxic persons, places, and things, because you can't have something holding you back. So what do you have to do? You have to cut out the toxicity, whether it's a person, place, or thing. And the Ace of Swords is all about the divine universe giving you right now, Cancer, the ability to have truth and knowledge about a situation. Something is going to come to light that's going to help you with that decision. You're going to see somebody or a person, place, or thing, or a career for what it is and how it's holding you back and keeping you trapped and stuck, okay? And you're going to be accepting the new divine universe's offer of long-term stability, financial, relationship, whatever this means to you, Cancer. You're on the right path, okay? This is about you getting your abundance. This is about you focused on your stability. This is focused on, Cancer, your healing, okay? And getting out of a toxic situation that you had to speak your truth on, all right? So we're going to go ahead and get you a oracle card, the yin and yang, all right? Because yours is the yin and yang, I feel, okay? So here we go. We already got one card. What is it the Cancers need to know in this story here? What is it that they need to know for their higher good, divine spirit, and guides? Okay, so we got that many. All right, that's good. All right, so memories, nostalgia. All right, so you were conflicted. I think this confliction with this here is more about you were conflicted yourself, but now you're coming out of conflict because you trust your gut instinct that this is something that was toxic. Obviously, it was toxic, and you knew it was toxic because we got the Ten of Swords, okay? But that doesn't mean that you're not going to retrospect on something about memories and nostalgia. You're done focusing on everything that was good. What was keeping you there, Cancer, I feel like you were focused on, but it'll get better. It'll get better. The situation will get better. That's what I keep hearing, that things will be better, okay? But Cancer, it wasn't getting better, okay? And finally, you came to knowledge with this Ace of Swords. You came to the divine knowledge that things were not going to get better, all right? The only way they were going to get better is if you cut shit out that's toxic, that was keeping you trapped and stuck, okay? And then things will get better. Yes, you will go through it. Yes, you'll have memories. Yes, you'll have nostalgia. You'll be thinking about, what shoulda, coulda done, but you have to focus on your self-care. This is about your self-care and your energy. This is cutting out toxicity so you can take the Temperance card and heal yourself and balance yourself and work and focus on yourself, the Sagittarius card, okay? And use self-care. You need that. And the assistance guides, remember I said the Three of Cups might be you reaching out to friends, family, whatever. Your spirit guides here are assisting you, so you're not walking it alone, but it doesn't help. It doesn't hurt to reach out to people that you love and care for to help you celebrate not a relationship, not a career, but just the blessings that you do have, okay, Cancer? So you may be reaching out to friends, family about, just experiencing life and being appreciative that you're here, that that things could be worse, but you have friends around you. You have your spirit guides to help you. And this is all about air. So you're dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, with the King of Swords, cutting out things that are toxic and stuff like that. The King of Swords here, okay, is bringing you Ace of Swords, clarity and truth and knowledge. And this here goes exactly with that Ace of Swords that came out here for truth. Yeah, so you've been brought into the light. This here is the same as this Air of Swords, okay? So you have been given divine gifting of knowledge. The Ace of Swords is all about clarity, all right? So Cancer, your message is that you are going to have emotional fulfillment, messages of emotional fulfillment, and it's all about you being true to yourself, spoke your piece, not willing to stay in it and stay trapped anymore, working on your balance, coming out of conflict about whether you should stay or go in a situation, okay? And taking on the new beginnings, the Ace of Pentacles, okay? The Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning. The Ace of Wands, a new beginning, and that's about passion, adventure, and you know, good things coming to you, right? And then you had the Ace of Swords. So you had 3 freaking aces, all right? That is a universal blessing right there, okay? Truth and knowledge and clarity. Who doesn't want a sound mind in a relationship or a career, okay? When they're cutting things out, right? True divine knowledge. New beginning of action potential, right? A 4 strong 50 years in a relationship, 50 years in a 401k, however that resonates with you, Cancer, but you have new divine blessings. 3 aces in a reading is the divine truly blessing you once you step up to the plate and realize that this is deader than a doornail, relationship or career, and leave it behind and get untrapped and unstuck, okay? So much love to you, Cancer. That is your story until now, until the end of June. Let it play out. If it's not your story, Cancer, please check your natal placements, your moon sign, rising sign, Venus sign, and Mercury sign, because this is someone's story, okay? All right, so we're going to move on. Now we're moving on to Leo. We're going to move on to Leo at 5553. Leos, welcome, Leos. We are going to get your party started here. We're going to go ahead and get these cards picked up here and start on your story here. The messages that divine spirit and guides need you to know with the Sagittarius full moon on what you need to know for your higher good. Let's get it started. I'm going to use the legacy cards here, and as soon as I get these yin yang cards out the way, we will start your story. All right, and I'm going to take a sip of water. All right. Here, and here we go. All right, so this is going to be Leo's story coming up, and I'm going to use this cards to get the party started. All right, here we go. All right, here we go, Leo. Let me find out what's going on. My Leo, the Lions. What is it that Leos need to know for the divine spirit and guides? Please tell me what the Leos need to know for their higher good. What is it that Leos need to know for their higher good going into the month of June? Sagittarius full moon, all the way out to the end of June. Let it play out for Leos. If this is not your story, Leo, please check your natal placements for your moon, rising, and Venus sign and Mercury, as this cannot resonate with every Leo. But what is it that Leo needs to know for their main message? All right, Leos. I know Mars is going in your planet, so you're going to be in a lot of place of strength there. But yeah, we all have a message. Okay, so Leos, you either are going to be dealing with an Aries, or you will be bumped up in a promotion in a leadership position. You will be taking charge in a relationship. Someone will be asking you to step up in a relationship. However this resonates with you, Leo, but this is all about the fire sign energies. The Emperor is a fire sign. It is specific to an Aries. So if you're not dealing with an Aries, you're going to either be getting a bump in a promotion, taking a leadership position, somebody looking to you for authority for you to take charge on a lead project, or you will be dealing with taking charge in a relationship. Maybe the relationship's straying off course, and maybe you have to be using these energies, and this person is going to be looking to you to take charge in a relationship. Okay, so the Emperor is what you're dealing with, and we're going to be using the Divine Legacy Tarot for your message. Okay, so what is it that my Leos need to know for their higher good, divine spirit and guides? What is it Leo needs to know for their main message? What do we have? All right, here we go. All right, so Leos, my Leos, what do they need to know for their higher good, divine spirit and guides? What is it that Leos need to know for their higher good, divine spirit and guides? Okay, so we got 4 cards. All right. Leos, what do they need to know for divine spirit and guides for their messages? All right, here we go. Let's start with this. All right. So the first card that I have for you is the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Leos, it looks like you are coming out of conflict and anxiety. So something was in the past. It could be last week. It could be last month. It just could be in the past. Okay. You had something that was bringing you anxiety. You had sleepless nights, nightmares about something that you couldn't control. Something was happening in a relationship or a career that you have had a lack of control on. Leos, I am a Virgo, so I know what it is to be in a sign like Leo, a strength sign, and have lack of control. Okay, Leos do not like to be out of control. So there was something that was bringing you anxiety, but you are coming out of it. So that is a good thing. So in your message from now, the Sagittarius full moon into the end of June, is that you are coming out of conflict, out of a nightmare situation. You have finally took charge. It could be you taking charge, you stepping up to make your life better. Okay. So Leos, you are making your life better. You're coming out of an anxiety ridden job or relationship that was holding you back, keeping you in conflict. Okay. And I did have this card come out first, the Nine of Coins. Nine of Coins in the upright is a person that is independent, doesn't need anybody prop them up, can prop themselves up on their own. They have their own independent financial wealth. They have their own stability, their own prosperity. When it's in the reverse, Leo, you may be coming from a place where Mars is going to be going into Leo, and it's going to be traveling with Venus right shortly after. And those planetary conjunctions with Venus and Mars is kind of conflicting, because Venus is the planet of love, and then Mars is all about aggression and being aggressive. And it's going into your house, Leo. So there may be something you're coming out of in a relationship or career that you are maybe going to be in a spot where you're a little bit vulnerable. Okay. Whether it's money, whether it's independence, maybe you're gaining your independence, maybe you're breaking free from a relationship that kept you trapped, or a career that kept you trapped. And so maybe there's going to be a little bump and a turbulence. Okay. And so maybe you will be feeling like maybe a lack of self-worth, maybe feeling a little bit like you're not in a good place. But it shows here that if you keep on the path, whatever you broke free from that was toxic, whatever you're using the Emperor Aries energy to break free from, toxic situation, place, person, place, or thing, it's going to lead to a longer stability. Yes, you're going to have to go through a path where it's unknown, where you're feeling a little bit of your self-worth is torn apart because you're just now extracting yourself from a part or place that you were anxiety ridden. Okay. But the 10 of Coins is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, and it speaks to you getting to a place of stability, of prosperity, a firm foundation. Okay. It's going to take some work, Leo. It's not going to be something that happens overnight. The 8 of Coins, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, is about someone taking charge and putting in the work. Okay. It's not something that's going to happen and be given to you. But Leos, you're not afraid, just like Virgos are not afraid of doing the work. Okay. So Leos, you will be going through a moment where you're going to have to step up. You're going to have to take charge. That's what this general message card means. You're going to have to step up, take action, and you're going to have to put in the work. Okay. Because you just withdrew yourself from a toxic relationship or a toxic situation that brought you sleepless nights and nightmares. You're out of it now. You are feeling a lack of independence. You're feeling a lack of self-worth. And I could be that you are coming out of that feeling because maybe this person that you were in a relationship kept you trapped, kept you feeling like you couldn't do things on your own, maybe kept you feeling like you couldn't be independent, but you broke free. And now you're working on your stability, your long-term stability that is going to be coming in. And like I said, it's going to take work, though. It's going to be some hard work and dedication is what I'm seeing. Okay. I do have that you have hope and faith. The star card, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. All right. If you're not dealing with Aquarius, Leo, or an Aquarius is not assisting you, then it's about having hope and faith that you can come out the other side. Okay. You're retracting yourself from a situation that was toxic, brought you sleepless nights, brought you low self-worth, made you feel like you couldn't be independent. But you are working on your stability, prosperity. It's going to take some work. You are having hope and faith that you can do it and belief that you can do it if you're not dealing with an Aquarius or Aquarius is not helping you. Okay. I also have that the strength card. This is you, Leo. This is your card. The strength card came out for you in a strength position. That means that while you are taking charge and making shit happen, right? Just like an emperor stepping up and making things work and not accepting things, but making it work in your favor. Okay. You're going to have strength. This is the Leo card specific to you. So you are going to have strength in a situation on this path that you're going on of extracting yourself from a situation, relationship that no longer served you, right? That kept you bound and it was a toxic situation. I have the Ace of Swords. Because you were given divine, the universe is blessing you with divine clarity, knowledge, truth. Okay. So this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, all about communication, all about information coming from the universe and spirits. that gives you guidance, that gives you your spirit guides, gives you truth and clarity and knowledge of trusting your instincts on a situation that you extracted yourself for, and having strength that that you can walk this fire, even if you have to walk the fire alone. The Seven of Cups is saying that you're going to have options. Okay, so Leo, you're going to have options. Be careful. Trust your gut instincts. You're a very smart person, Leo. Whether this is a relationship or career, these options that you're looking at, some of them are going to be good. Some of them are going to be, toxic. So be careful. But you do have options coming your way. And I feel like you're going to be picking the right choice in those options because you do have the stability card. The Ten of Pentacles is the best card on the aspect of foundation, stability, prosperity, abundance. So I feel like these options, you're going to make the truth choice because you're going to be given guidance in truth and clarity and knowledge. You will have the strength to endure it and get through it. And give me 2 more cards for my Leos, please. 2 more cards for Leo. All right, so these 2 cards I feel like are one falling out. Okay. All right, so I have the Knight of Cups. You're going to get an offer of emotional fulfillment. This is either going to be a career offer or a relationship offer. Could be from a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. But when you extract yourself, these options, part of the options that you're going to be given, one of them is going to lead to a new love, emotional fulfillment. So if this is a relationship career or a emotional career and you're looking for emotional information, you will have a divine blessing that's coming to you. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. It could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but it could be anything. We got Aquarius on the board. We got another Leo card on the board. We have all energies on the deck. So, but you will have something emotional fulfillment. So if this is a career for you, Leo, and this is what you needed to hear, then it's going to be about extracting yourself from a career that you hated. Day in and day out, you were doing the same thing. It gave you sleepless nights. Oh my God, if I have to do this another damn day. It kept you trapped. It kept you feeling low self-worth. It kept you feel like you weren't independent. You are going to get stability. You're going to get it. It's going to take hard work and dedication with the the Eight of Coins. So you're going to have to do the work, but you have hope and faith and belief unless you have an Aquarius helping you. But yeah, the divine emotional fulfillment is being blessed to you. Okay. So that's what I've got, Leo. Let's go ahead and get a clarifying cards. I'm going to use this deck here for clarifying. What is it that Leo needs to know to clarify this reading? Okay. What is it that, all right. Give me messages for Leo, divine spirit and guides. What messages does Leo need to hear for their higher good? All right, here we go. All right, so your messages, Leo, for going forward here is the Wheel of Fortune. Divine timing is in your favor. It is time for you to make this change. Be strong. Use the Emperor's energies to get through. That is what I have there. And then I have the Knight of Rods. The Knight of Rods is about taking action, passion, energy, adventure, accepting it, not being afraid of it, having strength while you're doing it. Okay. And then I have also the Six of Rods. You will be successful. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. This is your energy about being successful after taking on an action, passion. You're taking action. The Wheel of Fortune is divining it, saying it's divine timing. You needed to make this change. The Five of Rods, you're coming out of conflict. Again, this is something that you've been struggling with. The Five of Rods is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy about bickering, fighting, arguing, competition. You're done with it. You're leaving it behind and moving on to something successful. I also have here the Two of Rods. You will have paths, options to take, just like the Seven of Cups is speaking to you. You will have options and take. You will have truth and clarity to help you on which path to take. But either path that you take, Leo, is going to be successful because the Two of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, is a successful card. Okay. So that means that no matter what path you choose, left or right, it's going to be successful because you're not staying stagnant. You're not staying stuck. You're not being kept, repressed. Okay. Any movement forward is better than no movement at all. Okay. So either way you go, it's going to be good. All right. And then the last card that I have is the Knight of Pentacles. You will have an offer of abundance, of stability, of a firm foundation, whether it's in career or love. It's just going to be a slow moving event. And it's going to take hard work and dedication. It's not going to be something that happens overnight, but you have the strength, Leo, to push through. You have the Aries energy of fire to take lead and charge through whatever it is you need to do. Okay, Leo? So much love to my Leos. Have strength, abundance, prosperity. I have prayers for you and that everything's going to work out in your favor after coming out of a nightmare situation, but the nightmare's over. You will be seeking your independence. It will come out in your favor. It's just going to take some hard work and dedication. But I mean, Leos, you're like a Virgo. We will do the work. We'll do the work as long as it leads to our happiness. We don't care how long it takes. We'll just do the work. We'll just keep working. All right. So that is your message, Leo. We're moving on to Virgo. So Virgos, my Virgo, I'm a Virgo sun. So I'm looking forward to this too. And remember, if this doesn't resonate with your sun sign, as it can't resonate with every sun sign person, please check your moon sign, rising sign. I am an Aries moon. I am a Libra rising. And as I'm a Virgo sun. So whatever it doesn't resonate with my sun sign, I do check my natal placements to what better resonates with me, because this is definitely somebody Leo's story. It just may not be your story. Okay. But it's a story for someone out there. Right. So we're going to move on to Virgo, and Virgo, I feel the cards that you need today are going to be, let's see here. What do I feel for Virgo? Cosmic Tarot. All right, so we're going to do the Cosmic Tarot for Virgo, and we're going to use Baharata for the main message, okay? Main message. All right, so main message for Virgo. Let me get a sip of water here. All right, here we go. Virgo, what does Virgos need to hear? And Virgo's sun, I am. So let's see, Divine Spirit and guides, what does us Virgos need to hear for our higher good, Divine Spirit? Okay, the star. Okay, so Virgos, you may be dealing with an Aquarius. The star card is specific to an Aquarius. If it's not an Aquarius that you're dealing with, then it is the message of hope and faith and belief. So Virgo, maybe someone and maybe one of us needed to hear that having hope and faith and belief in something can make and manifest your happiness, okay? Whether it's love, whether it's career, whatever you're missing in your life that you need to have hope and faith on, the star card is saying that either an Aquarius is going to help you out or take you there or help you get there, or your hope and faith and belief will get you there, okay? All right, so that is the start of the Virgo reading, and we are going to get the messages that Virgo needs to hear. Virgo, we are starting at 1:10:47. Let me write that down. All right, here we go. All right, what is it that my divine spirit and guides need to give Virgo for a message today to carry them from the full moon of Sagittarius up until the end of June, or until the energies play out? Again, Virgo suns, if this is not yours, Virgo sun, moon, or rising energies, then please check your natal placements, because this cannot resonate with everyone, but this is for Virgo sun, moon, rising, and Venus. All right. All right. Virgo, you got a lot of messages here, right? Let me make sure no other flippers. Okay, so here we go, Virgo. Let's see what these story says, okay? Virgo, you're all about total emotional fulfillment, okay? So you could be dealing with a Leo. A Leo could be assisting you. Whatever the plays out for you. But the Sun card is about emotional fulfillment, not in just love and career, but the 360, the whole 9 yards, okay? So Virgos, if you're concentrating on being emotionally fulfilled on a career level, a money level, love level, a financial, whatever this means to you, or just family and friends, okay? Whatever total emotional fulfillment means to you, Virgo, you are going to be receiving it now up until the end of June. The energies are saying it, okay? You have to just have hope, faith, and belief, unless you're having an Aquarius that's going to help you get there, all right? And then the next card I have here is the Princess of Cups. You have messages of emotional fulfillment coming in. They're not full-blown offers. They're just messages out there. So please keep your ears open for those messages. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. I do have the Ace of Wands in reverse. The Ace of Wands in the upright is about new divine action, passion, energy, and adventure coming your way. So Virgos, you have you're kind of stuck. You're kind of not moving on. Let's get that clarity on that. In the situation you're in right now, you have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is if you don't put yourself out there, you don't gain anything. So Virgos, your story so far is that you want total emotional fulfillment. You want fulfillment in love and career and family and friends, okay? And you have messages of emotional fulfillment. Maybe you're not listening to them because you feel you're kind of stuck, stagnant in a situation. I feel like the Four of Pentacles is because of a lack of participating, a lack of putting yourself out there. If I want to win the lotto and I don't go buy a ticket, I'm never going to win the lotto. If I'm waiting for happiness to show up at my doorstep, and I'm going to be sorely lacking, right? Because it just doesn't happen that way. You have to make stuff happen. You have to take the action. So the lack of action that you're not manifesting or taking, and you're just expecting to get something or gain something, and you're waiting for your emotional fulfillment to happen. So if this is a love or career for you, Virgo, I feel like what this message is saying is that you have a lack of stability abundance, prosperity. And it's because you're not putting yourself out there. The Fool card's in reverse. The Fool card is the Aries card of taking a leap of faith, taking a chance on something, putting yourself out there, and just hoping the universe has your back. But yours was in reverse. So let's get some more clarity on that. All right. So far, Virgo, I see that you have total emotional fulfillment on your door. It's waiting to come in. You have messages of emotional fulfillment, but you're not taking action. You're keeping yourself held back and repressed for fear of loss. You don't want to put yourself out there, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Four of Pentacles, because you've lost something, maybe lost a relationship, lost a career, something that you're holding yourself back and you're not taking that leap of faith. Let's go ahead and get 2, 3, 4 more cards, please, for Virgo. I have, the 10 of Wands. You may have just came out of an overwhelming relationship or career that you are putting yourself in a fear-based place, where you're afraid to put yourself back out there because you've been hurt. And maybe the pain is something that's keeping you from wanting to put yourself back out there. Let's get another card for Virgos. Virgos, I also feel, not only, oh my, woo, all right. Okay, so not only were you carrying a heavy load, maybe carrying the burden for you and someone else, maybe the career was just so overwhelming that you finally had to lay it down. But there's no going back. The 10 of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, about like the turkey burnt in the oven story, or deader than a doornail. There's no going back to it. Now, this is not a literal death, but this is just meaning that whatever situation you just came out of, whether it was a career or a relationship that's keeping you stuck, not wanting to put any action or not receiving any action, not putting yourself out there for fear of loss, is your own doing. You're not, there's divine opportunities wanting to come through the door. With the Sun card, you can't get it. This is the best, luckiest, most happiest card in the whole tarot deck, and you got it in your first placement, Virgo. So you're the one holding yourself back from putting yourself out there after a loss, a severe loss. And I don't blame you, Virgo, and I'm not pointing any fingers, because when you get the 10 of Swords, that's the most brutal ending that you can possibly get. Someone did you dirty, someone did you wrong, someone stabbed you in the back, you got fired, you got let go, somebody cheated on you, left you cold, didn't give you any warning, you were left carrying the burden, and finally someone called it and you weren't given a choice in the matter, Virgo. And this could be career, relationship, but something ended and it wasn't in your control, okay? And you're afraid to put yourself out there and take action, because action is on your doorstep, but you're not willing to take the leap of faith because the Fool card's in reverse, Virgo. And that's what I've got here. So let's get some clarity with some, I'm going to use the Yin Yang Oracle here to get some clarity, Virgo. So, you know, whoever this is resonating needed to hear it. If it doesn't resonate, again, like I said, check your natal placements. But Divine Spirit and guides, what other messages do we have for Virgo? What is it that Virgo needs to hear in this story about putting themselves out there after a big major loss? Let's see here. All right, so we got a lot of cards. Okay, so integration, union. Okay, so if this was a union for you and you're coming out of a union and it was unexpected and it wasn't in your choice, Virgo, it's talking about you need to integrate yourself and you need to put yourself out there so that you can seek a ascendant, evoluted union. You can't. Sometimes you have to walk through the fire to get to the other side. Sometimes you have to go through it and just exist and take things apart, retrospect on something that you had no control over that ended, to learn a karmic lesson in life of why that happened to you, and you know, move on. Okay, because there is a union out there for you and there is integration out there for you, Virgo, but you've got to put yourself out there. All right, you can't be afraid to take action. It is scary putting yourself out there after you've been hurt, fired, let go, let go in a relationship. But you have to go through the fire, come out the other side like a phoenix, rise from the ashes. You may have to take time while you do it. You may have to take a step back and take a breath, okay? It may not be an overnight thing, but you're the only thing keeping you back, Virgo, from having this 360 total emotional fulfillment is what Spirit's saying, okay? All right, and so I also have that while you're going through it, you are watching somebody or somebody's watching you. This is a spy card, and this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy about holding yourself back and not communicating like you're wanting to communicate with somebody, or somebody's wanting to communicate with you, Virgo, but somebody is either you're holding yourself back or they're holding yourself back. There's someone's watching in the shadows, but not putting themselves out there. All right. Because of rejection, loss, and fragmented. Okay. So Virgo, you're going through it. The 10 of Swords, the 10 of Wands in reverse, you're coming out of a traumatic event, whether it's a career or relationship. You're feeling fragmented. You're feeling lost. You're feeling rejected. Okay. So it wasn't your choice. until debt tear us apart. Maybe it was contracts, career commitments. This is Saturn energy, okay? So Saturn is transiting through Pisces. So, I mean, there's a lot of planetary conjunctions going on, but this is about Saturn energy, about until debt tear us apart, contracts, career commitments. So there may be something that, you know, that you have to work through. There may be so much that you're working on retrospecting right now. So that's why you're not taking action, Virgo. But that's what I have. I have here structure, solid foundation forming. You're trying to, I think what you're trying to do, Virgo, is you're trying to take stock. Okay. So it's kind of like a wounded bear. All right. I'm going to use a wounded bear. So a bear gets wounded, and what do? They want to go into a cave. They want to lick their wounds. They want to regroup. They want to rethink things out. What did I learn from this? Why did this happen to me? Why did this very painful lesson or growth or evolution happen to me? What can I take from this before I move on and put myself back out there? I think that's what you're trying to do, because you're trying to come up with a solid foundation after the wind being knocked out of your wings. Okay. And I think that's what it is. So it may have done something to do, Virgo, maybe with ego, vanity, pride. Maybe you were too egoic. Maybe you had too, egoist. Maybe you had too much vanity or pride. Maybe you weren't the one to say sorry enough. Maybe you weren't the one stepping up. I don't know, Virgo. I'm not pointing fingers, but the spirit and the guides are saying that somebody had something to do with some vanity, pride, ego. Someone had something going on that way, whether it was you, whether it was them. Welcome, cross watchers. This could be your story too. Yeah, it could be about the control. Virgos don't like a lack of control. Virgos don't like to have control taken from them. So something that you didn't have any control over, something about tactics. Okay, so maybe you're planning a strategy now that you're coming out of a painful moment, and maybe you're trying to regroup, heal your wounds, lick your wounds, and regroup and come back to so you can come back out of the fire stronger. More hardy, and sometimes you just have to go through retrospection. Okay, but whatever the case is separation and longing. The spy card is about you watching someone, Virgo, someone that let you go and that you didn't want them to let you go, but you're watching them, and it looks like here that separation and longing is what you're going through while you're healing your wounds. You're not ready to put yourself out there in a new adventure. It has something to do with deception, temptation. Maybe there was a third-party event. Maybe someone had too much vanity, pride, ego. Whatever the situation may be, Virgo, you are coming through the fire on the other side. Maybe you were deceiving yourself, in denial about something that was tempting you. Maybe there was a third-party event and there was some cheating. I don't know, but it looks like here that you're taking time to have hope and faith and belief, or you need to have hope and faith and belief that you can come out the other side and be stronger, and then put yourself out there. Okay, so much love to you, Virgos. If you're going through it, much abundance, prosperity, and stability to you, and healing. And we're going to move on to Libra. Okay, so Libra story 12152, and let's get Libra started. Okay, so Virgos, you're going through it. Looks like you need to go through it. You need to lick your wounds, heal your wounds, come out the other side. But as soon as you decide to put yourself out there is when you'll get your 360. All right. So it's not a bad reading. It's just a truth reading. It's like, hey, I'm going through it. There's some changes, a growth and evolution going on in my life that I had no control over. And that's what karmic life is about, endings. And that sometimes it's not us that brings on the endings. Sometimes it's universe that brings the endings to us. And we have to be able to take it and move on and evolve. Okay. So I'm going to go on to Libra now. Libra, we're going to use this Legacy of Divine here. And then we're going to get your message for your main message here for your read. So Libras, what is it my Libras need to know for their higher good? Libras, we have you at starting at 12152. Libras, welcome cross watchers. Let's go ahead and see what the story is for Libra. All right, this one wants to come out. All right, Libras, you got the Page of Swords. You're watching something or something's watching you. So Libra, your whole general message is about taking the time to see, watch on the sidelines. You're not jumping into something. You're not being spontaneous. You're holding yourself back. You're weighing things out like a Libra does. Libra likes to weigh both pros and cons of something, but you do have the Page of Messages of communication, Page of Swords, and that is the spy card. That is about someone watching from the shadows. So let's go ahead and see what Libra's got going on, right? So Libras, what is it that you need to know from Divine Spirit and Guides? Divine Spirit and Guides, what do Libras need to know for their higher good? You got Temperance, Sagittarius card. That's one card. All right, so you're working on your healing, working on your balance, working on weighing things out. You have the Four of Coins. Okay, Virgo just had it. Four of Coins, not wanting to put yourself out there, taking the time to heal. What are you going through, Libra? I'm a Libra rising, so here we go. All right, so we have also the, all right, so you're at a crossroads, Libra. You're at a crossroads, Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Again, you're at a crossroads in a situation, whether it's a career or relationship, working on your balance and your healing, unless you're dealing with a Sagittarius, Libra. Let's go ahead and get some more messages for my Libras. I have the, okay, so we got enough cards here. So here we go. All right, so we have the Ace of Swords, Truth and Clarity, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. We have the Seven of Cups. You're going to have options. You're going to have different things coming your way. Justice is on your side. So somebody has decided in a civil matter, legal matter, for your side. Okay. The Hermit, you could be dealing with a Virgo. You could be going through Virgo energies. It is, you know, it's going around planetary conjunctions and stuff like that. So here we go. Let's get 3 more cards, please, for my Libras. 3 more cards before we get this story started here. And this is going to be playing out from the full moon of Sagittarius now until the end of June. What is it that my Libras need to know for their higher good? All right, there we go. We've got plenty of cards there. All right. So Libra. Whew, all right. Knight of Cups. 7 of Swords. The Wheel card and the Star card. All right, Aquarius, you are in everybody's reading it. Well, Pluto's leaving Aquarius right now, going into Capricorn, so it could be okay. So Libras, again, you're watching from the sidelines. Somebody's watching you, not ready to put themselves out there yet. Page of Swords, communication. It's lack of communication, okay? But in the meantime, Libra, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. If you're not dealing with a Sagittarius, you're taking time to heal and balance yourself out. You're taking a time out, being patient with yourself. You're not willing to put yourself out there for a reason, just like Virgo. It could be for a loss. It could be because you're just not ready. You're a Libra, so Libras like to weigh things out before they just put themselves out there. You are at a crossroads in a relationship or career, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. You have truth and clarity, divine spirit and guide. Universe is bringing you knowledge to help you weigh out whether you should put more time and invest in a relationship or a career, because you're at a crossroads about it. Do I put more time and invest more time in this relationship? Do I need to move on into a new relationship or career? But that's what the crossroads about. But you are holding yourself back from taking action until you get the divine clarity and knowledge you need. But there will be options that you will have to choose from. The 7 of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, and it's about options being given to you, some toxic, some good for you, that will bring you growth and evolution. It's just depending on whether you want to step out of the shadows, if you want to step out of the shadows and make that change, because the crossroads is about you making that choice. Are you going to keep yourself repressed like the 4 of Pentacles, the Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, where you're not wanting to put something out there for fear of loss? Or are you going to invest in and staying in a relationship or a career that may or may not bring you prosperity? You're getting truth and knowledge during this time that's going to bring in options, okay, is what I have on the first row. Justice is on your side. You could be dealing with another Libra. You could be dealing with a Virgo, but while justice is on your side, a decision is made in a civil matter. If you're going through a legal matter, child support, a divorce, any kind of financial settlement, debt, it's going to end up you being it's in your favor. Okay, so if you're waiting for that to play out and that's what's going to determine your decision, you're going to be isolating yourself, putting yourself in a timeout and seeking a higher, deeper wisdom while you're waiting on all this to play out. Or it could be with a Virgo, or it could be with a Libra, another Libra. But whatever it is, it's going to lead to emotional fulfillment. The Knight of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, and it's about an energy of an offer coming in that's going to lead to emotional fulfillment. But don't be in self-denial about something. Don't make sure that when you get that 7 of Cups, you're not taking the toxic choice, okay? Weigh your pros and cons, because the 7 of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, about either being in self-denial, but somebody cheating on you, lying to you, stealing from you. So it's either you being in self-denial about a situation or someone lying and stealing and cheating from you. You have the divine swords, so truth and clarity. Divine timing is in play. So this is karmic, this life lesson. So whatever this decision is that's going to be in your favor, I have a feeling is something that's going to help you in your decision about whether you want to stay or leave a situation, whether it's a relationship or career. Be careful about being in self-denial about something, because I don't feel like somebody's lying, cheating, and stealing from you. I feel like you're in self-denial about something, okay? But the Star card is having hope and faith and belief that you can make the right choice. Okay. So this is either you're dealing with an Aquarius. We have the Libra card, the Virgo card. We have the, let's see here. What other, the Temperance card, Sagittarius. So you could be dealing with any of these energies in a love relationship, if that's the case. But I think that you're waiting for the decision to be made in your favor on something before you make that decision on whether you want to invest any more time in something, or if you just want to move on. But you have hope and faith and belief unless an Aquarius is helping you and assisting you along the way. So that is the story that I have. Let's get some clarity for Libra. What other messages do we need for Libra for clarity on this situation that he or she is in? Let's go ahead and get some more cards for Libra. All right. Give me some more cards for Libra. All right, so Libra. The Hierophant. You could be dealing with a Taurus. If you're not dealing with a Taurus, Libra, you're dealing with a traditional career or a traditional relationship. So you're at a crossroads on whether you want to commit any more time into this traditional career or a traditional relationship. You're thinking about putting a final closure to something, because when the Wheel card comes up, which is a divine timing, karmic lesson, universal divine timing is in play. It's all usually about movement. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, you could be dealing with a Taurus, but the Death card is not physical death. This is that transformation is on your doorstep. Something that needs to be put behind you, a chapter that needs to be closed. You're indecisive right now, so you don't know what decision you should make. Maybe you're in your self-denial about something. Justice card, second time around. So justice again, whatever is going to be decided in this career relationship is going to land on your side. The scales are going to be balanced. Whatever decision you're making, I'm feeling that the universe is telling us is going to be blessed. It's going to be the right decision. Trust your gut instinct. If you have to isolate yourself, if you're not dealing with a Virgo, isolate yourself. Take the time to seek a deeper wisdom before you make that choice. And please don't be afraid of putting yourself out there, because the Four of Pentacles is what Virgo had and now Libra has it. It's about being stuck. The Four of Pentacles is definitely, you're at a crossroads and you're feeling stuck, but the universe is telling you before you can have a new chapter on what it is you want, you're going to have to let go and put to end and close out what's holding you back. Okay. Because before new beginnings can come in, before you can evolve, before you can ascend, you have to put to close your past. All right. You can't take it with you and ascend to a higher dimension or elevate to a higher relationship or a higher career if you don't leave behind the baggage. Okay. You can't take the Gucci with you. All right. You got to leave it behind you. All right. So here we go. That is your reading. I'm going on to Scorpio now. So much love to you, Libra. Until we read again, I am going to go on to Scorpio. Let's find out what Scorpio needs to hear for their higher good. Libra is not too bad. It's about you and Virgo holding yourselves back, okay, and making that decision. And only you can make that decision on when the timing is right for you. Even though the universe is saying the timing is right for you, it's still in your hands. It's all about free will, okay? All right, so we're going to move on to Scorpio. What is it my Scorpios are going to need to hear today? All right. We're going to do the Marchetti Tarot. And before we get started, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to take a sip, and then we're going to start on Scorpio. Okay, so here we go. Scorpios. What do my Scorpios need to know for their higher good? What is it, my divine Scorpios? And that's 132. So let me go ahead and put that timestamp down. I will put the timestamps, everybody, in the comment section as soon as I'm finished with the read. So we're starting on Scorpio. What is it? Okay, Scorpio, you got the strength card. You could be dealing with a Leo. All right, Scorpios, you're either going to be having to need strength through this full Sagittarius moon up until the end of June when these energies play out. If this doesn't your story, Scorpio, check your natal placements. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is about having strength unless you're dealing with a Leo. All right. So let's get this party started. All right. So what is it that my Scorpios need to know? What is it that Scorpios need to know for their higher good, divine spirit and guides, while they are going through this time of need of strength? Okay. Well, that's too many cards. Let's do it again. What is it that my Scorpios need to know for their higher good? We got the first card that came out with the 7 of Cups in reverse, which is about options not being on the table. We have the Hierophant. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Okay. Hierophant's about traditional relationship. Maybe you feel like you have no options in a traditional career or relationship. I have the 3 of Cups. It could be because there's a 3-party event, maybe too many people to decide from, too many careers. 3 is always more than 2, and usually it has to be mono. But then you have the 3 of Wands, about options and opportunities, waiting for your ships to come in, Scorpio. Let's get some more cards on the table to find out the story before we speak on it, okay? Divine Spirit and Guides, what else do they need to know Divine Spirit and Guides, Scorpio story. What do they need to know? Divine Spirit and Guides. All right. Okay, that's too many. All right, but I'll take that. All right. So here we go. So also we have the Page of Coins, messages of prosperity, stability, and abundance coming your way. I also have the 10 of Cups. Oh wait, happily ever after is coming your way. All right. And then I have the 3 of Coins. It may take the work of other people. It may take participation, teamwork to get there. I also have the Emperor card. It may be taking action. Scorpio, maybe you need to put yourself out there and take a leadership role in this endeavor and maybe have strength to be able to step up, okay? Because the Emperor is all about stepping up, taking charge, making shit happen. The Emperor is all about getting stuff done. I also have the King of Coins. Yep. So you're working on your stability. You're working on a firm foundation. You're working for that Midas touch. You're looking to be the end all be all in a relationship or career. Okay. And I also have the 4 of Wands. You're going to have a celebration, engagement, celebration, commitment ceremony. If you're going to have friends and family, maybe they're coming together to celebrate a promotion. But that's what I have, Scorpio. So Scorpio, it looks like you're going to need to have strength unless you're dealing with a Leo. You're feeling and you're not having a lot of options and opportunities right this second. When it comes to a traditional career or relationship that you're trying to establish, Scorpio. But it could be because you have to pick between 3 people. It could be because you have too many people in the mix. It could be because you're not focused on the prize. The 3 of Cups is usually when people come together and celebrate, but it doesn't always be. It's sometimes in a negative aspect. It's like you got too many people on your plate and you need to narrow and focus and put your eye on the prize, okay? This is about a person, 3 of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, about waiting for your ships to come in to take stock. It could be that you don't like the options on the table, Scorpio, or there's too many options on a table, and so no more opportunities are coming in. There's a lack of options and opportunities coming in because you already got your plate full. The divine universe is not going to bring you something when your plate's already full. All right, you got to deal with what you got on the plate, get rid of it. Extricate yourself from it, whatever the case may be, whatever's keeping you trapped and stuck. But you're waiting for your ships to come in anyway. So Scorpio, what that means to me is that you're not in a ready hurry to make any decisions anyway. But messages are coming in about stability, prosperity, and abundance for you that will lead to your happily ever after. Okay, so if this is a relationship for you, you're just playing your cards, taking your time, biding your time, picking through people. There's no options, no more new options coming in, but it's not like you need any more options because you have enough options. Working with other people to work through it, to get through it, maybe to seek a different perspective, master your skill, Scorpio, but you are going to be stepping up and you're going to need the strength card while you're stepping up and taking charge to make stuff happen for you. You're focused on your stability right now. You're not focused on, I don't feel like you're focused on relationship right now until you gain this King of Pentacles. You're going for your stability, your abundance. You want to get to a better place is what I feel in here. I feel like until you get to this place that you have stability and a firm foundation, you really don't want to pick. You were waiting and biding your time on a romance because you don't want to offer a romance. You're just listening to messages. You're not willing to get that happily ever after until you're stable first. You're willing to work with other people. You're ready to take charge in a situation, but in the end, Scorpio, it's going to lead to you having a celebration, commitment, ceremony, engagement, marriage. Once you are done waiting for your ships to come in, you're going to make a choice, but you're going to take action. It looks like you're going to work with other people to seek a different perspective, work on your skill set, but you do have a happily ever after coming. And you are going to be listening to your message of prosperity coming in. But, like I said, it's just you deciding to take your time, and there's nothing wrong with that. So this reading is beautiful, Scorpio. It's you taking time, not being in a hurry, but whichever you taking your time is the right thing to do. And maybe you need strength because Scorpios are not the most patient people that I know. Love my Scorpios. I have 2 daughters that are Scorpio and beautiful friends that are Scorpios. Scorpios are not the most patient things. When they set their mind on something, they want it like now, like yesterday. Okay. And so, but whatever it is, it leads to your divine timing. So obviously, you know what you're doing, Scorpio. You know what you're about and you know how to go about it. And you're going and you have a strategy in place is what it looks like here. You're just biding your time, waiting for your ships to come in. And that's beautiful. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do the cosmic insight for you because I feel like that's what you need to hear for clarity on this reading. There's nothing, I mean, Scorpio, yours is pretty clear. You're just, everything is in your favor. You're just taking the time to choose, make the right choice and the right path. And there's nothing wrong with that in a relationship or career. So Scorpios, yours was the good one tonight. All right. So let's get some oracle message here for, all right, there's Scorpio. Here's your card. It says here, challenges, make a decision, work on inner healing. So you are doing it the right way. So you're using strength to work on your inner healing and balance yourself out. You're not worried about the lack of opportunities and options because you have plenty of things on your plate right here. Okay. The Three of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy is about plenty of people in the mix. The Hierophant's about working on your traditional career, unless you're dealing with a Taurus, Scorpio. This is about someone that's working on a traditional relationship or career, but going about it the right way, taking their time, not being in a hurry. That's why the Strength card, because Scorpios like things like yesterday. But, you know, here it is. So making a decision to work on your inner healing, taking your time in the matter, not being in a rush, but knowing that good things are coming to you. Really, good things are coming to you. You got the 10 of Cups. Happily Ever After card. That's the best card in the deck also. Knowing that you're going to have to take charge to make the shit happen. It's not going to happen without your will and your free will in it. Yeah, but this is going to lead to your stability, prosperity. This is the 401k. This is the having that firm foundation for the next 50 years. Okay. So obviously, Scorpio, you're in it to win it. And you know, you have a strategy in place and you're taking your time and ticking off those boxes and not willing to be budged or pushed to be made go any faster. Okay. You're doing this on your time and that's good. That's all about your free will and not letting someone push you, manipulate you, control you, and doing everything the way you need to do it. All right. So much love to you, Scorpio. That's awesome. That was like the best reading in the whole reading tonight so far. At least somebody knows their mindset and knows and has a strategy plan. I mean, not that you always need a strategy. I mean, you should let things happen the way that the universe and divine spirit want you to have and happen, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was beautiful. You obviously have your mind in the right place. You're not, the planetary conjunctions must not be rattling you as much as it is other signs right now. And that's always a good thing, right? So let's go on now to next. I have Sagittarius at 140.47. So what do my Sagittariuses need to know? All right. So we're going to go ahead and get Sagittarius with the Maharata. What is it that my Sagittarians need to know for this Sagittarius moon? What do my Sagittariuses need to know? Okay, so the card came out with the Page of Wands. Everybody's getting messages, all right? So the pages are all about messages. So they're not offers. They're not any kind of major arcana, but they do mean something. So Page of Wands is listening to the messages of action, adventure, and passion coming your way, all right? Keep your ears open, all right, Sagittarius? Sagittarius is all about adventure, travel, maybe international travel. So maybe in this time, Sagittarius, you're needing to listen to maybe an offer coming, maybe an itinerary, maybe someone bringing you messages that there's a good trip ahead of you. Maybe there's a relocation. The Page of Wands is all about messages of action coming to you. All right. So what I want to use is the Element deck for you. What is it that my Sagittariuses need to know for this month going now through the Sagittarius moon? All the way to the end of June. What does my Saggies need to know for their higher good, divine spirit and guides? What does Sagittarius need to know for their higher good? Please give me the messages that Sagittarius need to host here for their higher good. All right, come on, let's do this. Divine spirit and guides. All right, here we go. All right, so let's see what we got so far. We got the Knight of Cups. So we got the Knight of Cups as the first card. We have the 10 of Cups. Oh, wow, happily ever after. So we have the 10 of Cups with the Knight of Cups. So there's going to be an offer, emotional fulfillment, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but it could be. You have an offer of emotional fulfillment. It's going to lead to your happily ever after. This is your person, Sagittarius, whoever this person is that's offering to you. You're going to take a leap of faith. This is the Aries card. So you could be dealing with an Aries, could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That's what I have so far. But the Aries card of the Fool card is about taking a leap of faith. So Sagittarius, you're all in it. You're like, I'm on board. It's somebody that's watching you, somebody you're watching them. You know, just, I think this Page of Swords is not that you're not communicating. I think you know who this person is, and I think this person knows who you are. But I think that they haven't spoken up, or you haven't spoken up, Sagittarius, about what kind of a commitment and where you want to be in the relationship. If this is a relationship for you, if it's a career, then you're going to get an offer that's going to lead to a happily ever after in a career situation. You're going to take a leap of faith. Maybe this is something that's not down your area, of expertise, but maybe you're going to take a leap of faith that this is going to bring you more emotional fulfillment. But I do feel like it's something you've been watching or somebody's been watching you, but not committing to it yet, whether it's a relationship or career. I have the Six of Swords. It may be about relocation. It may be about moving and changing your mindset before you make and take action. I do have a Seven of Coins. You're at a crossroads about whether you want to invest into a commitment. I don't think this is Seven of Coins, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy is about you not wanting to invest with this person. I think this crossroads is you deciding how big of a commitment you want to offer. Okay, Sagittarius, or what kind of a commitment offer is coming to you. It is bringing you anxiety. It is bringing you nightmares and sleepless nights because maybe you had a bad traumatic event, like PTSD almost, when it comes to a relationship or career endeavor. Sometimes change brings on anxiety sometimes, and this is not anxiety of your own making because you're overthinking things. The Nine of Swords in Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is about external things bringing on. Maybe you're, okay, so if this is a relationship, Sag, you're coming out of a relationship or you were in a relationship, it may have been a long time commitment. It ended badly or it ended, period. It doesn't always have to end badly. It's just sometimes some relationships run their time, okay? And they just end. So maybe putting yourself in a committed relationship, Sagittarius, is bringing you anxiety because of the commitment part, okay? Do I want to commit? This is a big commitment. This is a big step because I feel like with the Ten of Cups, you're either going to be offering the commitment of a stronger nature. Maybe you're having to change your location, relocate, or you're going to have to change your mindset when it comes to this situation. You're at a crossroads on what type of commitment you want to offer. You know you want to offer a commitment because you know this is your person, Sagittarius, but it's bringing you anxiety because you've been in it before and you've been traumatized before in a relationship, whether it ended badly or ended because it needed to, divine timing. You are seeking a different perspective. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Sagittarius, but that is your story. You are thinking about and contemplating on how much commitment you want to offer, and it's bringing you anxiety. You know this is your person. You know this is who you want to spend the rest of your life with. You know you want to take a leap of faith that this is it, but you're sitting on the sidelines and not knowing how to bring forth that commitment. But you're seeking a different perspective, a different change of mindset, different location. You're just going to hang out for a minute. You're just going to listen to the messages coming in until you decide how much commitment you're ready to put into it right now. And I have you know that this person that you're going to want to offer it to is stable, prosperous, abundant. They have a firm foundation. You realize this is your person, and this person is a stable person, emotionally stable, balanced, prosperous, got firm foundation. Prosperous and everything. So also I have the Moon card. So I have the Pisces card twice. So Sagittarius, I have Pisces coming up twice in your reading. This is your person. All right. Someone that you are going into uncharted territories. It's a new beginning. You're trying to seek a different perspective about how much commitment that you can bring to someone. It's bringing you anxiety about it because you don't know how much investment and how much commitment and what kind of offer you want to bring, but you do know this person is your person, the Ten of Cups. And I feel like, you're just going down uncharted territory, but you know that this person is going to bring abundance, prosperity, and stability. So the signs that I have, Sagittarius, that you could be dealing with in this situation is, again, we have the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio is big in this. I mean, you have so many cups cards. You have the Pisces twice. All right. So the Pisces, Aries, so I'm feeling strongly Pisces, Aries. Okay. So Sagittarius, if you're in a spot, and I'm just going to take the time, this is one-on-one. All right. Sagittarius, if you're in a spot in this career or relationship and you're stuck because you don't know how much commitment you want to bring to it, but you know that this is going to be your long haul. You know, this is your person. You know, this is your career. You know, this is going to bring you the ascension, the evolution. It's going to make you step up in love, step up in career, because, we don't want to stay stagnant. We want to ascend. We want to evolve. We want to go to a higher place. We don't want to stay stuck and stagnant. That's what growth, that's what life is about. All right. So when we born and when we die, the whole process is about what we can evolve to, what we learn, what knowledge we gain, what lessons we take. Okay. That's the only thing you can take with you. All right. So you're in a place, if this person is your person and it's bringing you anxiety because you don't know how much commitment that you want to offer that person, or you don't know how much commitment that person wants to bring to you, you may have to step up and you may have to just ask somebody, you know, hey, where do you want to go with this? What is your intentions? Okay. Because it's bringing you anxiety about where to go and how much to offer. How do I go faster? Do I go slower? I already know this person's my person. All right. I already know this person's stable, abundant, and can bring prosperity and abundance to me. All right. And you, like I said, you got the moon card twice. I'd be very, very disappointed if it's not a Pisces, but if it's not, it's not. Okay. It's taking a time and perspective and uncharted territories. That's what's bringing you anxiety. You want to offer, or you want that person to tell you on a level how much commitment they want, where they're at in the situation. Maybe you're bringing anxiety to yourself because you're like, okay, I wish that person would tell me, do they want me to step it up? Do they want me to step it back? Am I going too fast? Am I going too slow? So maybe you're wanting communication, and the Page of Swords is just that you want that person to communicate with you. But you're ready. You're ready to take that leap of faith is what it says. But that anxiety is coming from not knowing what the other person's thinking. All right. So that's the message that I have for you. But I'm going to go ahead and use an oracle card, Cosmic Insights, because this reading is pretty plain. You know what you want, but you just don't know where the other party stands. Maybe you need to ask them. Maybe you're waiting for them to ask you. But anxiety is in you're just all in anxiety about whether this person wants to move faster, slower, or stay on the path that you're on. All right. But you are in it to win it, and you already know what you want. You know this is your person, and you're just ready to take that leap of faith. All right. All right. So I have here the card. Yes. Yes, that person wants to be in it to win it with you. Yes, luck is on your side. You found your person. All right, is what I've got. And I have that it's going to run its path from now up until the end of June, the energies. And you just have to speak your truth. All right. Or ask that person, where do they stand, where they want to go with this. All right. But you'd be surprised. I feel like luck is on your side. I feel like this person is just right on the same energy level and the path and the speed that you want it to be. They want it that same way. Okay. I also have vacation. You will be traveling soon. All right. So when it comes to the Six of Swords, changing your mindset, changing your physical location, maybe you have to relocate to be in this relationship. You're ready to pack the bags. You're ready to take that leap of faith because you have vacation. You will be traveling soon. And the Page of Wands, the message is all about adventure, travel. Sagittarius, the full moon is about Sagittarius energies, and Sagittarius energies is about traveling, adventuring, putting themselves out there, not being afraid of the adventure. Okay. So much love to you, Sagittarius. I hope this resonates with you. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. If it doesn't, please check your natal placements. Maybe this wasn't your story, but it was somebody's story. All right. So let's move on now. That was Sagittarius. So we are on to Capricorn, and Capricorn starts at 151. So we're going to go ahead and go to 151. And we're going to start on Capricorn. So Capricorns, my lovely Capricorns, I hope everything is abundant, prosperous, and stable with you right now. We're going to get your story here. I'm going to get a sip of water, and then we're going to get started on your spread, okay? So let me just take a sip of water, and we'll get started. All right. Welcome and thank you all, watchers, cross watchers, subscribers, new people coming in. Thank you and welcome to my channel. I hope that this resonates with you. If it doesn't, please check your natal chart. We're going to get started on Capricorn, okay? So I'm going to get the message that Capricorn needs to hear. What is the main message that Capricorns need to hear, divine spirit and guides, for this Sagittarius full moon going forward from now until the end? Okay, so isolation, seeking a deeper wisdom, taking a time out, unless you're dealing with a Virgo. Okay. So Capricorn, you're either dealing with a Virgo or you need to put yourself on timeout to seek a deeper wisdom, maybe something going on. We're going to get the answers here. Let's see what's your message. Okay. Divine spirit and guides, what messages does Capricorn need to hear for their higher good? Divine spirit and guides. All right. Here we go. Cards flying everywhere. Okay. So Capricorn, divine spirit and guides, what messages does my Capricorns need to know for their higher good for the month now of Sagittarius full moon up until the end of June? What energies are playing out for Capricorn? Give me two more cards, please. There's one more card, please. Divine spirit and guides for Capricorn. What is it that Capricorn needs to hear for their higher good? All right, there we go. Two of Cups. All right, you are going to find your soulmate, twin flame. So I want to start this off with this. You're taking the time to isolate yourself and seek a deeper wisdom. When it comes to a soulmate connection, karmic tie, twin flame, this is something, career or relationship that is meant to be. You feel it, but you're going to seek a deeper wisdom on it. It looks like here that you feel the passion. The Queen of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy is about someone that is ready to take action, put themselves out there, claim the limelight, put themselves out in the limelight. ready to take adventure, travel, passion to a whole new level. This is someone that's unafraid and unapologetic. Everybody wants to be around this person because the energies around this person, it just lights everybody up. This person glows. So it looks like you are glowing. It could be because you found your true connection in life, okay? Your twin flame soulmate. And so you're vibing on a level of celebration and willing to take charge in that situation. The 10 of Wands is you're going to leave behind the Gucci bags and all the baggage and drama that you're carrying and you have been carrying. So Capricorn, you may be seeking a timeout and seeking a deeper wisdom. You may be dealing with a Virgo in this true soulmate connection, okay? But if it's not, you're leaving whatever past baggage at the door, okay? You realize with the 10 of Wands that you just can't carry that overwhelming load anymore, right? So maybe you're seeking a deeper wisdom to dump that shit so you can live in this moment of action, passion, and adventure and taking on that action because you have a karmic soulmate tie going on with that, okay? So I also have here the King of Pentacles. You know, this is you, Capricorn. You have the Midas touch. You are stable. You're in a firm place. You're in a place of firm foundation, stability, prosperity, and you're willing to offer that to this karmic tie that came in, all right? You're just trying to seek a deeper wisdom so you can drop anything that's going to hold you back in that situation, in that endeavor, okay? I have the 5 of Wands. You're coming out of conflict. The 5 of Wands in the upright is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy about being in conflict, bickering, struggle, competition, fighting with somebody. Well, you're coming out of conflict. Everything that you have conflict about, everything that you were carrying a heavy load on, you're going to leave behind you. You're going to drop those baggage and move on, and you're willing to take action, put yourself out there. Maybe it's this karmic person, Capricorn, that has a lot of action, passion, energy. Maybe this person that you have a karmic soulmate tie with, Capricorn, is making you feel like that person's passionate. That person that person glows and you feel it and you just want to offer all your stability and prosperity to that person, okay? You're willing to come out of conflict. You're willing to drop the baggage on something because, yeah, the Lover's card, that's a soulmate connection. This, again, love. You could be dealing with a Virgo so far. This is about someone that you're vibing with on a frequency and a foundation and a vibration level that matches yours, okay? So Capricorns, this is all good so far. You're vibing on a same frequency and foundation. You're willing to leave all your baggage behind. Yeah, you're ready to take charge. This is the Aries card. Could be dealing with an Aries, Capricorn, but this is about the Emperor stepping up, taking charge, taking leadership. If this is a career, you're getting promoted, you're elevating yourself, you're ascending, okay? So if this is a career for you, you found a karmic tie in a career, you're ready to put yourself out there and take on that adventure. You're willing to leave the past in the past. You're willing to be that stable, prosperous person with the Midas touch. You're willing to come out of conflict and beat that competition and put it to end in a soulmate connection. Because here we are, the Emperor, Aries energy, about taking charge, taking leadership, kicking ass and taking names. And maybe you're having to seek a deeper wisdom to strategize. I don't know, but you're leaving old behind you. It could be that you're going back to someone, Capricorn, whoever the soulmate karmic tie. This is not for every Capricorn. The 8 of Cups is about returning to something. So the 8 of Cups in the upright, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, is about leaving something behind because they no longer can give. You're looking for the 9th cup. All right. You've already learned everything in this relationship or this career. So you're walking away so that you can evolve, you can ascend. You may be returning to something. Maybe the karmic soulmate tie is you putting the past behind you, coming out of conflict with somebody, Capricorn, who is your person, who is a soulmate tie, who is a perfect union, could be a Gemini, could be an Aries. We have the 8 of Cups. You're returning to something. All right. That's a return, not a leaving. Judgment is in your favor. It's going to go. It could be a Libra you're dealing with, Capricorn. So you may be getting back in a relationship with a Libra. It may be judgment is just in your favor and it's going to work out this time. You're returning to something. All right. Leaving the past in the past, whatever tore you apart. It could be leaving the conflict behind, leaving the battle. Page of Cups is about messages. Okay, the Page of Cups in the upright is about emotional fulfillment messages coming in. If it's in the reverse, they're not any more messages coming in because the offer's on the table already, okay? There's not going to be any more messages. There's not going to be any more offers because everything is already laid out in front of you, okay? Your whole buffet is laid out in front of you. There's no more dishes to be able to place on the table. So it's like you're going to partake, okay? So you're going to be returning to something, Capricorn. If this is not your story, this is not for every Capricorn with the 8 of Cups. It could be the 8 of Cups is that you are returning to your evolution, you know, maybe before you weren't willing to step up with the Emperor card and take action, but now you're returning to pick up the gauntlet and take action. If not, you're returning to something, Capricorn, okay? So let's get some clarity for some Capricorns out there. Let's get the Cosmic Insight Oracle. What is this message for my Capricorns? Are they returning to a soulmate karmic tie? Patience, just a few more months, good things come to those who wait, all right? So that goes hand in hand with the Hermit card. The Hermit card, unless you're dealing with a Virgo, is about taking time out to be patient, seeking a deeper wisdom, seeking deeper knowledge about something, needing to isolate yourself so you can quiet your mind and make the decision the right way. This is about patience, just a few more months. We said this was going to play out between now and the end of June. Just a few more months and good things come to those who wait. So you're either returning to karmic soulmate tie or you're letting go of the baggage and actually taking charge with the Emperor card, okay? So again, Aries, Libra, Gemini, Virgo cards on the board. That's who you could be dealing with, but that's a great message, Capricorn. At least you have your soulmate karmic tie that you're either coming into your life or returning back to, all right? So much love to you, Capricorn. Until we read again, we are off on to Aquarius. Aquarius at 1:59. We're doing great on time. All right, so Aquarius, Aquas, my Aquarians. All right, so let's see what Aquarius has for them in the full moon of Sagittarius. I welcome everybody, cross watchers, as well as new subscribers, new people, subscribers. Welcome to my channel. I really appreciate the support with the likes, shares, and subscribe. I hope this resonates with you. If it doesn't, it's not your story. Please take it and chuck it in the bucket and check your natal placements and check your moon sign, rising sign, and Venus sign and see what better resonates with you. All right. So Aquarius, let's go ahead and get your party started. Aquarius, what do you need to know in love or career? Divine Spirit and guides, what is the messages that Aquarius needs? Okay, there it is, flew out. All right. So Aquarius, justice is in your favor. You are either going through a legal matters, civil suit, divorce, litigation of some kind. It's going to end up in your way, in your favor. The scales are balanced. You could be dealing with a Libra. If you're not, then it's going to be about some kind of decision going in your favor, whatever it is means to you, career or love. All right. So Aquarius, that's a good start there. We're going to use the Divine Legacy Tarot here for your reading here. Let's go ahead and get that party started. All right, Aquarius. My Aquarius, what do we need to know? Love, career, whatever it is you need to know, Aquarius. It looks like whatever it is going to be rainbows and unicorns with the Justice card in your favor. Could be dealing with a Libra. Let us get this party started. All right, here we go. Aquarius, my Aquarians, what do you need to know? Divine Spirit and guides, what do you need to know in love, career, whatever needs to be heard for you in this month now, full Sagittarius moon, going into the month, end of month of June. I saw a flipper here that I need to get out of here. Now I saw it. Aquarius, my Aquarians, welcome. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. All right, here we go. I guess it's not there. I guess it popped out. All right, Aquarius, what other messages, Divine Spirit and guides do you have for my Aquarians? All right, there you go. All right, oop, there you go. Okay, so you're going to be successful. Well, obviously with the Justice card, unless you're dealing with a Libra, we know you're going to be successful. It's going to be a decision in your favor. You six of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. You're going to be successful. It could be with a Virgo if you're dealing with a Virgo. If not, it can be a Libra. But there's going to be success in an action and endeavor that you're taking. You're going to come out with accolades. People be singing your praises. It could be after an isolation that you needed to take in order to get the win. Okay. It shows here that it was a long haul. It was something that you had to endeavor. It was a long haul. So I feel that you're tired, weary, but you came out on the other end successful. The decision was made in your favor, whether it was with a Virgo or without a Virgo. It could have been that you had to seek time and wisdom and deeper knowledge in order to get the win. Okay. You did have to take charge unless you're dealing with an Aries. So again, Aquarius, you have the Virgo card, you have the Aries card. You had to take charge. You had to take a leadership position. You had to take a leadership role in the relationship or career so that you can have the success you needed. It was a very long haul that you had to go through. It was not easy. It was like you ran a marathon, but you did take charge. You did step up unless you're dealing with an Aries. Justice was in your favor in a decision. And it looks like here is leading to your independence. It's leading to your prosperity, your stability. You don't need anybody to prop you up. It's like you came out the rising from the ashes like a phoenix, and doing it all on your own, not needing somebody to support you. It was tough. You did feel isolated. You did feel abandoned. You felt left out in the cold, but that was because you had to seek a deeper wisdom and isolate yourself in a situation, seek a different perspective so you can be successful in a situation for something to be in your favor. It was a very long, tiring situation, whether this is a relationship or career. You went through the gauntlet. You went through it. All right. But it could have been a three-party event. You could have been dealing with somebody that was cheating. You could have been dealing with too many people in the mix. It could be that you're ready to celebrate and come out of this isolation period, celebrate with your friends and family on your success and your accolades that are being given to you with the decision in your favor, Aquarius. I have the Chariot. You could be dealing with a Cancer. If not, then you, once you put your mind to it, Aquarius, is what I'm hearing here. Once you did the work and sought the deeper wisdom, you were successful in something that you had to. It took you a long time to come to terms with something. It may have left you isolated and left out in the cold. But once you got the deeper knowledge, once you got the 411 on the 911, you were able to take charge and you were able to persevere and push through, even though it was a long haul. You had to use the Aries energy of taking and stepping up. You did it alone. You didn't need anybody to prop you up in a situation, relationship. The Cancer card is coming up. So you're either dealing with a Cancer, or once you got the knowledge, you took charge, kicked ass, take names. You went on like Donkey Kong. Once you had the intuitive, deeper wisdom, you were able to move on quick, like in a hurry. So it was a long haul. It took you a whole minute to get there. But once you got the dump and once you got the deeper wisdom with the Hermit card, you were able to do it solo. You were able to push through and persevere in a relationship or career, Aquarius, and you took charge, unless you're dealing with an Aries, in the situation, and you got rid of this isolation. You're celebrating. People are celebrating you with the Ace of Wands. I mean, the Six of Swords. I mean, Six of Wands. Sorry, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. Shit. I mean, this is like, I mean, excuse my language, but I mean, yeah, it took you a minute to get there, Aquarius. It took long, hard work. But I mean, once you got the action going, it was like a steamroll. You were just on it, you know, like Donkey Kong. You know that this relationship is stable, prosperous, that it's going to be something that takes you to the long, strong foundation with. Okay. So Aquarius, it looks like here that whatever it is, justice is in your favor. You could be dealing with a Libra, Virgo, Cancer, Aries. Those are the energies that I have on the board. But whatever the situation is, you persevered through a long haul. It wasn't something that was just an overnight victory. It was something that you had to do a lot of work on, and you had to do it alone. All right. It did lead to your independence, but you did feel isolated and left out in the cold with the Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Celebrations are being had. Accolades are being spoken. The Cancer card is coming out. You're dealing with a Cancer, or you're taking charge, and action is, once you took that action, once you persevered, once you pushed through, everything started happening fast. Okay. And it led to your stability, your prosperity, your abundance. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Let's go ahead and get some yin and yang oracle here and get some messages on what this success may have been about. Right. So here we go. So let's go ahead and see, what is the story about, Aquarius? All right. Something about a wish. Okay. So Aquarians, you had a wish, you had fulfillment on your mind. You were trying to manifest something, and it took a long time to manifest this wish. But the rainbow and the unicorns and the glitter is all here in this situation, because you persevered, you pushed through, and you did it alone. And you felt isolated when you were doing it, but you came through. All right. You won. You had the eye on the prize, and you won it. This is about wish fulfillment. This is about something that you were wishing in your life. Okay. And as well, what other messages do we have, Aquarius, for Aquarius? Aquarius, this is beautiful here. This is about somebody doing the work. And now it's rainbow and glitter and unicorns. All right. I have here your wish is being fulfilled. You had to go through conflict triggers with the 5 of coins, isolated, left out in the cold, and the 9 of pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, about going through it alone, solo, not having people prop you up while you worked on this wish manifestation. You had triggers, you had conflict, you had disharmony, but you pushed through with the 9 of wands. All right. And then what other energies? Yin and yang oracle, spirit, the thoughts, and isolating. Okay. So isolating goes with the Hermit card. You had to seek a deeper wisdom. You had to isolate yourself. That goes along with the 5 of pentacles, going through isolation to get to the other side, to seek that quiet so that you could quiet your mind. You were closed off. You were guarded. That goes with the Virgo card, the Hermit card. You had to guard yourself. You had to close yourself off so that you can strategize, so that you can push through, so you can persevere. But your happy unicorn glitters and everything else is in your favor. With the Chariot card, you're taking action. You already have the eye on the prize. And the Six of Wands is all about success. You are claiming your prize. All right. One more card for Aquarius. One more. There we go. Remember an awakening. So you have evoluted. You have ascended. You have gone through a obstacle and a challenge and come out the other side. And that's when we have evolution. That's when we have ascension. All right. When you work through an obstacle and it's behind you, you have that mountain behind you. You don't have to climb it no more. You've learned a lesson and you're able to evolve. All right. In a career or relationship, it's yours. It's all yours. Wish fulfillment. All right. Whatever you had your eye on the prize on, justice is in your favor. Yeah, you got a lot of energies on the board, and much love to you, Aquarius. That is a beautiful reading. Okay. You're awakening. All right. So there you go. All right, Aquarius, we are off now to Pisces, last but not least. 209-12 is when Pisces starts. Let's go ahead and get Pisces stories. All right. What does Pisces need to know for their higher good? Let's get that story out there for them. Okay. So let's go ahead and put this up. Much love to you, Aquarius. Till we read again, please like, share, subscribe if it resonates. If it doesn't, it's not your story. It's somebody's story. Check your moon, rising, Venus, and Mercury sign. See what better resonates with you. And I throw Mercury out there because Mercury is in play always. All right. Whether it's in shadow, retrograde, or going forward, Mercury's always in play. And that's all about moving forward in a mercurial way. Okay. So here we go. We're going to be on Pisces now. What do I want to use for Pisces? I want to use the Marchetti Tarot. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and pull the Major Arcana card for my Pisces. What do my Pisces need to know in Divine Spirit and Guides? What do Pisces need to know for their higher good for the month, full moon in Sagittarius up until the end of June? All right, no, that's too many cards. Let's go ahead, Pisces. Come on now. Pisces, Divine Spirit and Guides. What does Pisces need to know for their higher good? Divine Spirit and Guides. What messages that Pisces need to most hear? There we go. All right. So we got the Tower card. Okay. So you're either dealing with a Scorpio Pisces or you're going through a breakdown. Why do we have breakdowns? So that we can evolve. You can't ascend. We can't rise to a higher vibration or frequency if we're stuck in a lower vibration. Sometimes we're not willing to push ourselves. Sometimes we're not willing to leave that relationship that's keeping us trapped. Maybe we're not willing to leave a career that's keeping us stuck, that we hate, going in and day out. So sometimes the Tower will be brought in by the universe. The universe says, enough, enough, enough. I'm going to make this happen. And they bring Tower moments to your life, whether it's an ending of a relationship or career. Something needed to be brought to you, unless you're dealing with a Scorpio, because the Tower is specific to a Scorpio person. So Pisces, if you're not dealing with a Scorpio person, you're having a leveling of your foundation so that you can ascend. All right. Because when you're laying on your back and you have nowhere to go, the only place you can do is look up. And that means ascension. That means going through it, being through it, working through it, and coming out the other side. But the universe is bringing it on for you, because sometimes you don't see the signs. You're not heeding the signs, whatever the case may be, or you're dealing with a Scorpio. All right. So Pisces, what else do we have? We have the Hermit card. Could be dealing with a Virgo. All right. The Hermit card, we have the Ace of Swords, getting truth, knowledge, and clarity in a time that you're on your lowest level here. We have the 8 of Wands, communication coming in. All right. So you can either have a Scorpio communicating with you. You could be taking a time out to isolate yourself and seek a deeper wisdom after you hitting the rock bottom and nowhere to go but up now. But you're getting truth, divine clarity in a situation where there's communication coming in. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. You may be communicated with to help you ascend, to help you get up off your back, to be able to take charge and move in a different direction. I have the Knight of Coins coming in with a prosperous stability, slow offer. So there is a slow movement of prosperity, abundance. We have the 6 of Coins, equal reciprocity. This is about what I put in, I get back. So you could be leaving a situation with the Tower card, bringing a leveling of your foundation in a career or relationship, making you step out, making you do things different because you're not heeding the signs. You're not moving on. You're staying stagnant, and the universe will bring about change in your life when you need to move on. You have the Seeking Deeper Wisdom card. So I think that after a leveling of your foundation, you are taking time out, step back. What happened? What the F? How do I need to go about it? what clarity and divine knowledge is being given to you on your truth, on how you should proceed forward. Communication is coming in to help you. It could be with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn coming in to assist you, or it could be just somebody that's a Knight of Coins, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy of slow moving, evolving prosperity and abundance. It's not a fast moving, but it's going to lead to equal reciprocity. What you put in, what you get back. So if this is a relationship, Pisces, this is about letting go of things that held you back, kept you trapped, doing things a different way, so that you can receive the equal vibration and frequency level that you deserve. Somebody that's putting in just as much as you are in a relationship. If it's a career, somebody investing in you just as much as you're investing in them in the career, your employer, okay? Or if you're self-employed, maybe that business needed to change and you needed to do things different because the old way always weren't working no more. So let's go ahead and get some more cards for Pisces so we can tell them their story. What do they need to know, divine spirit and guides, for their higher good? Lover's card, soulmate connection. All right, so here we go. And this is resounding with their Pisces reading, okay, that I did. If you want to check the playlist out, it's following in that path, okay? So you're going to be working with other people. Well, we'll tell the story when we get the cards laid out. You have Temperance. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Pisces. If you are not dealing with a Sagittarius, then you're taking time to balance yourself, be patient and heal. It looks like here the Lover's card. It's a soulmate karmatic connection. This person that's coming in will be vibing on the same frequency and vibration level as you, and that's what you want for equal reciprocity. And you had to leave behind whatever Scorpio or whatever person was holding you back and keeping you trapped in a lower vibration state, okay? And then I have the Page of Swords. This person was watching you, you were watching them, but you had to leave it behind. Something is not exactly the way you want it, Pisces, but it is the best offer for you. Sometimes it's not what you want and what the universe feels that you need, okay? So looking at the cards on the table, my Pisces story is what you need to know for divine spirit and guides is that there is something that you are leaving behind with the Tower card, all right? The universe is making you leave it behind because it is not vibing on the same frequency and energy level as you. You're taking time to seek a deeper wisdom. Could be dealing with a Virgo, Scorpio. The divine is blessing you with knowledge and clarity and truth about something that you have a lack of equal reciprocity on, okay? Something is not vibing on the same frequency and vibration level as you. So you're being called with action and left behind to leave behind what no longer serves you. And the Knight of Coins is all about the offer that's going to be coming to you, that's going to be your person, who is going to be your soulmate karmic tie, that is going to lead to equal reciprocity, all right? Might not be something that you want, but something you need, but you don't know you need because you're stuck on a certain person, certain place, certain thing. I want it this way, Pisces, okay? But it is going to be a prosperity that's coming in if you accept it. You may be working with other people. It may be other people that introduce you. It has to do with teamwork. If this is a job, career, you're going to be evoluting, but it's going to take the help of others to evolute. You may need to take patience, balance, and heal. Unless you're dealing with a Sagittarius, this could be the new person. Sagittarius could be your soulmate connection. All right. If you're dealing with Sagittarius, that could be your person. It could be a Gemini, but you're taking the time to be patient and let this person come in. They're vibing on the same frequency and vibration level as you. They're just sitting on the sidelines. You're sitting on the sidelines watching each other. But, you know, maybe everything is not perfect. Maybe everything is not the way it should be yet. But the universe knows what you need, not what you want. And they're not going to give you what you want, but they're going to give you what you need. And maybe that's what that Tower card is. This is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy of maybe you're not keeping your eye on the prize, or maybe you're not opening yourself to options that are being available to you. But this is a karmic soulmate connection that's coming in, and you need to leave behind what doesn't serve you. The Tower card, the toxicity, the person not vibing on the frequency and vibration level as you. If it's a career, you need to leave that career behind. It's toxic. It's holding you back from what you need to evolve and ascend to. All right. So I'm going to get an oracle card for my Pisces. It's pretty straightforward for your reading. You're leaving behind what no longer serves you. Let's go ahead and, okay, that card is yours. Okay. So commitment. Things are getting serious, okay? So I think that your Tower moment is putting and laying to rest what you still had in your mind of possibilities. You're seeking a deeper wisdom, communications coming in, a slow offer that's going to lead to equal reciprocity, equal vibration and frequency is a karmatic soulmate tie. It could be a Sagittarius. It could be a Virgo. Could be a Scorpio. But in the end, you have to open up your horizons to different options that are not the type or person, place, or thing that you typically do. You got your blinders on, sort of, Pisces, where you have a certain person, place, or thing in mind, and what that person may have to fit a type. Okay. It could be like, say, for example, you have to have this person that has to be a high level career person, or maybe this person have to be this or that type, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe there's certain attributes this person has to have. But I feel like you're not opening yourself up to the opportunities that the universe thinks that are good for you, and you're keeping yourself in an old mindset, and the universe is saying, no, I'm taking that away from you. It's time to move on with the Scorpio card. Okay. Yeah, so that's your message. You know, commitments in front of you, things are getting serious. It's whether you want to take the free will and accept the offer that's coming in. But that's your story, Pisces. You can't pick and choose sometimes who your karmatic soul tied relationship is. Take the time to heal and balance, like I know you have. And it looks like here that this is a karmic soulmate tie, and you know, it's all about being open to opportunities and options that are not always what you want, but what you need. All right. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. Much love to everyone that was here. Thank you for watching, subscribing, like, sharing. I hope this resonated with you. If it doesn't, please check your natal placements, your moon sign, rising sign, Venus sign. Check what better resonates with you. Much love to you. Intuitive Enlightenment Tarot out. Until we read again, thank you again, and all be abundant, prosperous, happy, and at peace. All right. Take care. Love you. Bye.